driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Bellamy scores. Johnny Davis gets his 6th hit of the day. A ready signal. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. I'm back.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network. It is the Bronx Bombers Strike Back Watch Along. I am your host, BX Sports Jedi Kev. I am here with Chris the Flash. What's up, Chris? How are you, buddy?
What's up, Kev? What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
Man, we're doing great here. This is the first road game for the New York Yankees here against the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles home opener. Chris, man, Josh Donaldson might not be in the lineup, might be on the injured list here. What's your thoughts on that? He came out limping. It's interesting.
Man, this might be a blessing in disguise. I don't wish for anybody to get hurt, but we just need some new blood in this lineup. And after that home run that he hit, he was struggling again. So I'm just happy that there's different people at third now.
Indeed. Happy Good Friday to everyone from the Christian faith. Happy Passover for our Jewish brethren, and of course Easter weekend. So it's the long Eastern weekend. Yankees are on the road in Baltimore. The game got rained out or moved for inclement weather until today. 3:05 start. I got the lineups here, so let's go with the lineups let's go with the home team, Baltimore Orioles. Boy, they are they're at a 500 start, but man, they're up and coming. You can feel that the Orioles are turning the corner. They will lead off with Mullins at center field, the catcher Animan Rutschman, batting third, the right fielder Anthony Santander, batting fourth, the first baseman Ryan Mountcastle, batting fifth, the designated Gary Henderson, batting sixth, the third baseman Raymond Uranes, batting seventh, the second baseman Frazier, eighth, Austin Hayes, and batting ninth, Jorge Mateo for the Baltimore Orioles. For our New York Yankees this afternoon, they will be in the leadoff spot and playing DJ LeMahieu. Batting second, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Carlos Stanton. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Batting seventh, behind the plate, Jose Trevino. Batting eighth, in the outfield, Franchi Cordero, and batting ninth at shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's the lineups. With Clarke Schmidt will be pitching for the New York Yankees, and a player named Dean Kremer. Yes, not that Kremer, but Dean Kremer will be pitching. Not Cosmo, but Dean will be on the mound for the Orioles. Let's hope he turns out into Cosmo, so we could do a little bit of shenanigans and knock him around.
Facts, Kev. Facts.
So this is the first road game of the 2023 season for the Yankees, plus the first time they play an American League team, period. You know, they opened up their series against the National League, the Giants, and the Phillies, and they took, they won 4 out of 6 there. They're 4-2 coming in here, and they won the series. This is what we ask our New York Yankees, Chris. Win the series, and when you look back, you know exactly where you stand, and that's what the Yankees did. They went to took care of business.
Yeah, they took 2 out of 3 in both series. Like you said, just keep winning. You don't have to keep sweeping them. Just keep winning the series. That's all we need.
Absolutely. Once in a while, you could sprinkle a nice little sweep when you play when you play the Red Sox, the Astros, those type of teams.
and I also want to say this, Yankee fans. Just because we have one bad game doesn't mean we don't score runs. Every game to me was a relaxing game. No stress.
Right, even in that loss when they first lost of the season, it was a close game. They both try and run to the plate when in the form, in the ninth inning, and they couldn't cash in. Also, the game they lost against the Philadelphia Phillies, they were. It was a tight game there. Really wasn't out of a game. The Yankees haven't had their doors blown in this season. Knock on wood, they're in it. Of course, it's the pitching. Domingo Germán, not a strong starter, and of course he's trying to prove and stay in the pitching rotation. And Clarke Schmidt today, hopefully, he didn't have a terrible first start, but it wasn't anything to write home about. So he needs to look for him to bounce back here against a really good Baltimore Oriole team.
Yeah, don't know why I brought that up, because I go on other people's streams and they get complaining about the run support and everything. But it's like, how many runs you want us to score? I mean, as long as it's over 3, I think we're doing pretty good.
Absolutely. Fans, we're us as fans, it's short for fanatics. And a lot of the guys, and no disrespect whatsoever. They're entitled to their opinion and their thoughts, but they get a little carried away, a little bit fanatic-y, a little bit too overzealous with, and they want everyone to start off the game and be world beaters. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. They have to pace themselves. That's why you can't get too excited. The old saying is you can't win the division in April, but you can sure lose it. You don't want to start off totally deadless, but you just it's a marathon. Nice and easy, pace at a time. Win your series first. Like I said, the first 25 games, I want to see the Yankees goes 18-7.
Hey, I can dig that. I can dig that.
So they're a little bit of a delay because there had been I could hear the broadcasting complaint that the Yankees were on the field for over 25 minutes waiting for the Orioles they did the ceremonies and they announced everyone in the field, from the toilet cleaner to the janitor to the cook to the valet, and then the Orioles. So they're kind of I guess they're saying the Yankees are a little upset or frustrated. So go out there and beat the crap out of them. Score 10 runs, score 7 runs in the first inning, make a statement. I mean, so we shall see here. So that's why first pitch wasn't ready. That's why there's a little bit of a delay here. But it's the Orioles who has to get ready. The Yankees Yankees are going to be the first team at bat. The Orioles got to go on the field and they have to start pitching. I mean, if you're the Yankees, Clarke Schmidt could just be in the bullpen and continue to warm up.
Yeah, they shouldn't be frustrating themselves. Like you said, if y'all want to be frustrated, just take it out on the pitcher.
Yes, and right now it's a 58-degree overcast day in Baltimore. Now, yesterday, up and down, oh my goodness, did the weatherman and Major League Baseball have egg on their face? The Mets home opener was postponed, and it was like 70 plus degrees. Beautiful afternoon with the sun and no rain whatsoever. Up and down the corridor of the East Coast, it was pretty nice. It wasn't, a couple of places were a little bit rain, but it was a little bit of a egg on their face. I don't know if Major League Baseball pushed it on purpose for travel. There's a lot of conspiracy theories when it comes to that, Chris, because they're talking about, well, with this now balanced schedule, everybody plays each other. Sometimes they're traveling from one side. Orioles were in Texas and traveling from here and this and I mean, not in Texas. Whatever Baltimore was. We're talking about guys going from one part of the country to another, and it wasn't enough time. So don't schedule these games then. We don't need a competitive. We don't need to play everyone like the NBA or hockey. I kind of like don't. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on that.
Yeah, like I like that we play everybody, but if you're gonna do this, then I'm not gonna like it, because now you're giving excuses, and it's like y'all made the schedule, so y'all gotta hold y'all feet to the fire on it. Stop giving people breaks because of y'all scheduling.
Correct. I mean, it's all politics. All right. So we're waiting for first pitch here. So let's go. This is a big one. You want to beat your American League East teams. If you, of course, obviously, Captain Obvious, if you don't beat your teams in your league, you're not going to win the division. But this is a tough division. You could say the second best division in Major League Baseball. And if you dominate or you win this, your games against your division, you're going to put yourself in a prime position, not only being a postseason, but and hosting some postseason games, having that critical game 7 in your building.
Yeah, and that's another reason why we had trouble with Houston, because Houston got that easy division, and we play against the Orioles, even the Red Sox, because they are our rival, Tampa, Blue Jays. I mean, we play a lot of people, so it does wear our players out a lot.
Boy, talking about those Rays, 6-0 start for those Tampa Bay Rays. Boy, that team just doesn't. My goodness.
Yeah, it's their pitcher. It's their pitcher.
So we're waiting here for Kremer, Dean Kremer, to throw the first pitch here. And here comes the Orioles finally taking the field. So this game was supposed to start 5 minutes. So kind of a little bit 5-minute delay. I mean, by the time with the warm-ups, we got about a good 10-minute delay here. So we'll see. So Kremer will get the warm-up here. No relation to Cosmo.
Who did the Rays play?
I'm sorry?
Who did the Rays play?
I believe they opened up with the Red Sox first, I believe.
Okay.
And then the Baltimore Orioles took on the Red Sox. So hold on, I'll get you that 2 seconds as Dean Kremer gets his warm up here. I'll get you. It's loading up for me right here. Let's see there, please. Well, today they host, of course, the Athletics. I mean, really, can you give these guys?
Yeah.
Can you give them the most easiest schedule in the world? Jesus, my goodness. I know everybody plays everybody, my goodness, but what a layup to start off the, here. Let's man. Let's see.
That's gonna be a hard game.
Yeah, boy, I feel bad for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're gonna have a lot of tough games here. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they started off. Let me go. Let me see. They actually started with the Tigers.
Oh man, come on.
And they swept the Tigers. Then they play the Nationals, not the Red Sox. It was the Pittsburgh Pirates that played the Red Sox. I apologize for that. It was the Nationals, another bottom dweller, and then they get the bottom dweller of the Athletics. So they got triple.
So they got an easy schedule.
They got an opening easy schedule. Of course, they're going to be undefeated there. But here's DJ LeMahieu. Okay, stepping into the batter's box. DJ LeMahieu is batting 300 with 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He has a 1.014 OBS. He's 6 for 30 for the season. And he will step in. The Yankees are in their traditional grays with the blue and New York across their chest. And the Orioles in their home whites with, of course, the Oriole on their cap. Orioles, the lettering across their chest in orange. And let's go. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's go. Here's the first pitch from Kremer. And missed down low for a ball. That's a shame. 1-0. And hopefully Newman is behind the home plate. We get some shenanigans. And 1-0. 2-0. Wow. Did not miss by much. And Kremer.
I like this.
It's like, and it's Newman there. Hopefully his friend Bob Sacamano doesn't get irate here. Here's the 2-0. There's a call strike. 2-1. So we're on the way here. This is the first batter of the game. Yankees and Baltimore Orioles. Orioles home opener. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. So he is not getting that ball down low. So that's good for Judge. Let's see, but he has to be consistent, Chris. Mm-hmm. He has to give that to Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. So here's the 3-1. The pitch. Kremer. This one in on the hands, popped up right side. Mountcastle chasing. Mountcastle can't get it. It's a foul ball.
Oh, you got lucky, DJ.
He did. He got a new life there. Man, and that's Mountcastle. I thought that might have been Bogle back at first base or another stiffy first baseman, the polar bear. But no, that's Mountcastle. He's not that big. I guess he's really that slow-footed. All right, so we have the 3-2 pitch coming here. LeMahieu steps out. Time. And the payoff pitch. This one in on his hands. We'll do it again. Another foul. It counts still 3-2. Judge is on deck. And the 3-2 pitch. Down low for a ball. He walked him. So he gets a walk.
Well deserved.
Now, a couple of those early in the count were strikes. That one was a clear ball. So we have a leadoff walk here. And here's Judge, who's batting .348 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, a 1.32 OBS, and he is 8 for 23 of the season. A 39 on-base streak for Judge. And the pitch. First ball swinging, and it'll go foul. Ripped it, but it goes foul. Ball girl butchered it. She looked like My Little Pony down the line. So he's behind the count 0-1. Kremer looks at the runner and the pitch. This one, another down low. 1-1. I heard someone say, come on up, as someone got a little bit frustrated, but that was a clear ball there. You can't call that there. And they're barking from the ball from the dugout. You could hear it through the TV. The 1-1 pitch, LeMahieu takes a lead. The pitch up high, 2-1, not even close, up and in. So Kremer looks a little bit frustrated, and it's probably gonna translate here towards the pitch, the way he's pitching here, not getting the low strike. Felt that the first 2 pitches were squeezed by the home plate umpire, but right now 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And the pitch, this one line, and it is foul again. A hook foul there. Those are scorchers, and just a little too much.
Come on, Judge. Just trying to get you to swing on that outside pitch.
So we got a 2-2 pitch coming. Kremer checks the runner and the pitch. And swing and a miss. Judge goes down.
He should have been walked.
He swung at ball 3. That was up and away. Got him with the sweeper. So with 1 out, here's Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo's batting .313 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, a 1.17 OBS, and he's 5 for 16. Batting from the left side, the pitch. This one is ripped, and there's a base hit. And Santander fields it, first and second, 1 out.
See, Judge, you see how easy that was?
Rizzo's been hitting. He's been safely hitting on all 6 games. 6-game hitting streak for Rizzo. So runner at first and second with 1 out will bring up the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, who's batting .200, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. He has a 773 OBS, and he is 4 for 20 on the field. But half of those are for the long ball. So here's Stanton ready to go. Kremer getting in the box. Now he's a 328 batting average in Hamden Yards with 5 home runs and about 25 RBIs as Kremer steps off. So he's his first allowed step off. Next one will be called the ball. And here's the pitch to Stanton. Kremer deals this one inside for a strike. Now Stanton should have stood his ground in the plate. By him stepping out of it, it allowed the home plate umpire to call that a freely strike. As we see on the ticker, it was not a strike. 0-1 count here to Giancarlo Stanton. Now Kremer deals. This one is foul. Quickly 0-2 on a changeup.
Come on, Stanton, man. At least try to get the runners over.
Hey, it's Mr. Steve. Salute.
What's up, Steve?
Great park. He loves that park. You know what? I can't wait to visit that one. That's one of my first ones that I want to go visit. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. This one in the air. High fly ball. Hayes is under it, and he'll make the play. Runners do not advance, so there's 2 outs. We'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now, just like last game, Gleyber Torres came up with 2 out base hits here. Torres, who's having a hell of a start. He's batting .421, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, a 1.349 OBS, and he is 8 for 19 in the season. And 2 of those 8s are 2 out base hits here. He's been clutch. Actually, 3 of those 8s. And the pitch up high for a ball. 1-0. And we know Gleyber Torres, when he sees Camden Yards, that's like my goodness, he loves hitting in this park. They had to move the fences. That's how much he impact this park. Here's the 1-0. This one foul. Tied him in. Now, Chris, you saw the ticker there. It wasn't as high as it says there. If you look, that it makes you seem like he swung at a bad pitch. That wasn't that high. The 1-1 to Torres. This one hit to soft ground though, right there. Mountcastle throws to Kremer, and he makes the play. So no runs, couple hits, 1 hit, no one, and 2 men left on. Orioles will come on for the first time in their own ballpark against Clarke Schmidt. Let's get that lineup, change that lineup there. PNC Park. Also, I want to check that out, Steve. PNC Park.
Man, I hate when we got the pitch on the ropes.
He says PNC Pittsburgh is a better. I mean, that view there with that. Oh my God, that looks nice. I mean, the yellow, the bridge, the backdrop. It looks great on TV. I'm pretty sure it must be a beautiful ballpark in Pittsburgh.
What's sad is they invested the park more than they invested in their own players. Because it is a beautiful park.
It is a beautiful, beautiful stadium.
That's sad. How many pitches he throwing?
The Kremer? I didn't.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
It had to be at least close to 20.
Torres was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Brizzo was 9. I think it's like 15 to 16. I didn't get the right count. I was writing and I just didn't. When it got to Stanton, I didn't know what I lost. I forgot to keep writing on Stan. I usually keep that there. So Schmidt, the right-hander, warming up here. Now let me ask you this, Clarke Schmidt. I know it's early. Do you think he's a bullpen or starter? He has a lot of pitches in his repertoire. The amount of pitches he throws means it translates to starter, but he's been more effective short term as a reliever. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They treat him like Jabba Chamberlain almost.
And Smolin fouls back. So Cedric Mullins steps into the plate. He's batting .250, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. He's an 899 OBS. He's 6 for 24 to start the season. So he's behind in the count, 0-1. Now Clarke Schmidt ready to deal the pitch. This one, and it is foul quickly, 0-2. So he's throwing cutters here. That's his new pitch. Hopefully he doesn't fall too much in love with the cutter. Now, here's the 0-2 pitch. This one in on his hands. We'll do it again. Foul away. Yes, everybody says the same thing. Off the river, the bridge downtown in Pittsburgh, it is extremely breathtaking indeed. And the pitch inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes, almost hit him. Hey, Russell, what's going on, Russ? Oh, my man, Russ. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one in on his hands and foul. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let us salute. Let us salute. I hope you're doing well. Yes, let's go Yankees, indeed. And the 1-2 pitch coming. This one on the air to center field in the park. Judge camping under it, and he makes the play for the first out. If you're scoring it at home, it's F8. He flied 8 for the center fielder.
you.
So here's Rutschman. Takes a call strike. Now, Rutschman, the rookie sensation for the Orioles, who's batting .296 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs, a .752 OBS here. He is 8 for 27 early part. 25-year-old switch hitting catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dude started 5 for 5. 5 for 5 against Corey Kluber on opening day. Here's the 1-1. This one grounded. It's quickly 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he's in the hole here. Actually, this is his second year. I called him a rookie, but he came up last year. And he almost became rookie of the year last year. So this is his second year here. Maybe sophomore slump. I don't think so. He's really that good. This one is foul.
I don't know how the hell you got a piece of that.
And the 1-2 pitch. Foul again. We'll do it again.
So do you think Judge can repeat his performance?
Hey, he's off to a good start. As long as he gets healthy, stays healthy, the sky's the limit. Or my goodness, he why not? He's that much of a one. Here's a pitch outside 2-2. The pitch. This one grounded, and it is foul. Yeah, so you know what, Rutschman, and they got Gunnar Henderson. I heard a lot about him too. Grayson Rodriguez, another major against the Rangers. All right, so they're bringing their young players up. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. First cork out there for Rush. Wow. So 1 away. Got him with a nice, what is it? A slider. Slider down and got him. So with the bases empty, here's Anthony Santander, who's batting .200 Santander. And there's the first pitch inside, 1-0. Now, Santander is 5 for 25, no home runs, 1 RBI, but of course, batting .200, a .538 OBS. He is batting from the left side. Bases empty, 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. This one is hit. Right, but right there, Frenchie Cordero makes the play, and Schmidt gets out of it. So an inning completed, and now we go to the top of the second inning. No score, no runs, no hits, no errors. For the Yankees coming up, they're going to have Oswaldo Cabrera, Fabinho, followed by Cordero and Volpe if anyone should reach.
So what you looking for Schmidt to do this game?
Give the Yankees a little bit, at least. One thing I always like, Chris, and I'm going to be saying this a lot in the watch-alongs in baseball. First game of the series, I want my starter to at least give me some length and save and help and not run to the bullpen. It sets you up, one, to win the series because you're going to have a rested, well-rested, healthy bullpen for the rest to win, 2 out of the last 3 if you win if your starter gives you length. I like a starter in game 1 of any series, playoffs, or even just a regular season, just to give you a lot of length and make the game short. And if Clarke Schmidt here could go 7 innings with a low pitch count, you take it. Regardless if you're losing 1-0 or 2-1, but you want length from your starter.
Yeah, I agree. It's good to start off a series with a bang, especially when it comes to the pitching position.
Speaking of bang, Kremer will come out for his next.
And I like that Clay Holmes had a 1-2-3 inning with 3 strikeouts with his first save. kind of excited to see what Michael King can do.
Mets up 4-0, and that's at the bottom of the fourth inning. Just wanted to give you an update. That's their home opener in Citi Field. Here's Cabrera stepping in against Kremer. First ball swing and a miss on a four-seam fastball up and away. Cabrera, who's batting .267, no home runs, no RBIs, a .646 OBS. He's 4 for 15 to start the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kremer with 21 pitches here. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Cabrera in the hole. The 1-2. Kremer deals the pitch. This one in on his hands is popped up. And, ooh, Mateo almost had a, my goodness, the wind almost took that one. I think they were showing Donaldson when he got hit, when he was running to first base and his hamstring, whatever happened. It looked like someone might have shot a dart from the stands, because he just was. Here's Trevino, takes a call strike. So Trevino, I'll give you his number. He's 4 for 13, batting .308 with 1 home run, 3 RBIs for Trevino. And the 0-1 pitch. This one grounded here to third baseman. Throws across, long, and good scoop there by Mountcastle. 2 outs. So with the bases empty, here's Frankie Cordero. He'll be batting from the left side. Cordero is batting .222 with no home runs, 2 RBIs, a .556 OBS. He is 2 of 9 to start the season. Now Cordero has some power. He might run into one here. Here's the up high, 1-0. Now Donaldson looked like he was running down the first baseman and somebody just took one of those darts and just right on his calf, because he just started. He was loafing it too. He wasn't even busting it out of the park, the box. 2-0.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, oh, old lady just kicking in.
If you're Puerto Rican Latin, they say "Tu me hiciste brujería." Here's the 2-0, 3-0, and you live in the bayou. Somebody did a little voodoo doll on down. That's what I said it pretty much in Spanish. Here's the 3-0 pitch coming. This one swinging 3-0, foul it off. He has not earned the right to swing 3-0. And I understand you want to try to. He got power, and if he does fly out, you got Volpe to lead off. But still, you just gotta you gotta hold this guy back. Here's the 3-1 pitch. There's a walk.
Volpe.
Here's Volpe, the young rookie shortstop for the New York Yankees, who's batting .176, no home runs, no RBIs, 510 OBS, but he's have stolen 3 bases. He's 3 for 17 start. Kremer checking on Cordero. Now, if you want to run, I can see this. There's a pitch. There's a strike. I don't know how fast is a Cordero. I don't know if Cordero's a fast runner or not. Chris.
Yeah, I think he's got a little speed. I don't know. It kills me because it's like, if Volpe could bunt, I would have tried to do that.
Oh, his inside one and loops it into the second baseman, Frazier. Now we'll do it. No runs, no hits. So we go to the bottom of the second inning, nothing here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Yankees watch along.
I can just see it now. Oh, this picture garbage. Yankees making him look like an ace.
This is the Orioles, man. We should be up 20 right now. Brian Cashman sucks. Four of those is Ryan Mountcastle, Gardner Henderson, and Raymond Uranes coming up. And if anyone, it'll be Frazier. Wow, the Mets increased their lead now. 5-0 now. That is in the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-0. You got the Chicago Cubs 1-0 over the Texas Rangers. That's in the top of the 6th. Yeah, Phillies, Reds, no score. That's in the bottom of the 2nd inning, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, Seattle, Cleveland later on tonight. Houston, Minnesota later on. And these are all 4 o'clock games, by the way. Houston, Minnesota. That's in Minnesota. That's their home opener. Pittsburgh hosts the White Sox. San Francisco finally home after opening up on the East Coast. They host Kansas City Royals. Of course, later on at 6:40 in Tampa, will be the Rays taking on the mighty Oakland Athletics. And a good game that, my goodness, I heard a lot of good things. I wish I would have watched it. The Braves and the Padres, game 2 of that series. They heard that was a hell of a game yesterday between those two powerhouses. I missed that one.
Yeah, me too.
So we're ready. Yeah, Chris.
I was about to say I didn't hear nothing about the Jacob DeGrom thing that Mike was talking about.
It was. He pitched yesterday. He pitched a hell of a game. It was an O report.
Okay.
He came on and said it was an O report. As he fouled 0-1. He read an O report. He read the spring training diagnosis, and he thought it was up to a current report. And it was He clarified it that it was a misreading. He fouled it, and this one in high fly to center field, judge back, but right in front of the warning track. He makes the play. So just like you can't trust sometimes a wet fart, you can't trust a fly ball in center field. One away. So here's Gunnar Henderson, who's batting 125, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 76 OBS. Mountcastle was 7 for 26 before that, so now he's 7 for 27. He had 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. So here's Henderson. Takes a ball, 1-0. So this is supposed to be the #1 top prospect in all of Major League Baseball, Gunnar Henderson. A left-handed hitter and a pitch. This one, line drive, and there's a base hit. So he's just made us show us why he was touted so high. Henderson gets a single, 1-out base hit. So the Yankees look to try to turn 2 here with a runner at first base with 1 out. He will bring Raymond Uranes. Uranes is batting 3 for 16 for the season, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. That translates to 188 batting average. He is from the right side here. Clarke Schmidt now checks the runner. And Urias takes the pitch down low for a 1-0, a ball. So both teams, that was the perfect hitter in the no hitter. Perfect game in the no hitter, gone in one swing of Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch inside, 2-0. So come on now, 2 straight balls here for Clarke Schmidt, working from the stretch. There you go, Steve, putting a good one in the chat. I like that one. And the 2-0 up high, 3-0.
Come on, Smith.
So after that little bit of a hiccup, a little bit of a hit there, 3-0.
Can't sound like skid marks.
The 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 now, the count. Got a sinker, got it all over. Adam Frazier on deck. We are in the bottom of the 2nd inning. First road game for the New York Yankees. Here's the 3-1 pitch coming. Outside, he walked him. So now a little bit of a pickle here. A single and a walk. 1st and 2nd. 1 out, Adam Frazier. Let's bring in Chris. Was that you, Chris?
No, I don't know what happened.
I heard someone popped in and popped out.
That father is either Mike or Caputo.
Huh. I thought, Mikey Mouse, but they're not on camera. Hopefully they'll pop in. All right, so here's Frazier. Frazier's batting 353 here from the left side. The first pitch in there takes a call strike. 0-1. Frazier, I'll give you Frazier's numbers. Now Frazier's batting 353, 6 for 17, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. He is batting from the left side. First and second, 1 out. Schmidt deals. This one grounded, and there's a base hit. Let's see if they send the runner. Cordero has an arm. He's coming home, and the throw is going to third, and a run is in. Yeah, RBI single for Frazier, 1-0 Orioles. And they still got first and third.
And this is why Schmidt shouldn't be a starter.
Nothing. He's not terrible. It was just a ground ball. If there was the shift, there would have been an out. That's still, that walk is what's hurting him here.
He let that gunner hit phase him.
Yes. Here's Austin Hayes now. First and third, 1 man out. They can still get another run. They're trying to play for the they'll play. He's a ground ball. It makes me too. Glaber boots this one, and another run scores. 2-0. That's an E4. It hit him on the heel of the glove. Doug Carroll, salute. Go Yankees. Right now, but that's an error. That's an E4 on. He was trying to turn double play before he got it, and Gleyber Torres was right there, and it just hit off the glove, the side of the glove. Gleyber was trying to transfer, but so you give him a fielder's choice, an error. Here's Matt Blake having a conversation. Yankees now trail 2-0. Chris, how many time before we get the negativity from?
I'm waiting. Trey Gleyber.
Here's Mateo. Actually, yes. Hayes at first, Frazier at second. Here's Mateo, who's quick. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a nice sweeper. 0-1 to count. Mateo, who's 5 for 16 has 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. He's batting 313 early part here with a 1.109 OBS from the number 9 hit spot. In the pitch. Just missed. 1-1. So Edwin Diaz, they honored him in the before the game. Okay. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch. There's a call strike. Mateo did not like that. 1-2. Caught the outside corner, down and away. Mateo steps out. Any word of my guy Davey Garcia, man? Is he a witness protection? What's going on? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? They're gonna check. No, he didn't. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You know I'm big on. You know I like Davey Garcia. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything.
Let's go. Clarke needs to remove his glasses and take out his and open up his shirt because he needs to turn into Superman here. And the pitch. This one, foul. 2-2. Gee, Chris, I wonder if we should have traded Schmidt instead of JP Sears.
You ain't lying about that.
And the pitch. 3-2.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
So the count runs full now with 1 out. This could be a disastrous inning here for Schmidt. I wonder if Buffon will have the bullpen. Again, what we were looking for him was length. And now he's putting the Yankees in a pickle here. Already behind 2-0. Here's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Big strikeout there. Mateo went fishing. Oof. That was a big 3-2 sweeper. I think that umpire calling that sweeper earlier with the 2-strike count, it allowed Mateo to expand his strike zone, thinking that he didn't want to get called strike 3. But now here's a dead hitter in Cedric Mullins. Mullins flat out his first time out, but a big 2-out base hit here will be a crippling situation for the Yankees. Yankees trying to keep it there at 2-0. Schmidt now, and the pitch. Did he check swing? Did he go? He did go around, so it's 0-1.
I'm about to say, if Smith got an S on his chest and don't stand for super.
Ah, now I know who this is. This is Miss Maria.
Oh.
Hi, Maria. The pitch. Grounded. And nice play there by LeMahieu. Throws and gets him. Got him the short way. Wow. Nice play. But the Orioles scored 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. 2-0 Orioles. So it's great to see Miss Maria in the building. She gave herself away with the Wendy's.
I'm about to say, Kev, you know what that stands for. What Ryback used to say? Stupid.
Sicko.
Yeah, you can say that too.
Man. Now, the Yankees will have the top of the lineup coming up. Back again. The second time against Kremer. LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo. Remember, think about this. First inning, they had some threats there. They just needed a big 2-out base hit, and they couldn't come through there. They just got to continue to. It's 2-0. No panic here. You got against Dean Kremer, who has, come on, it's Dean Kremer. I mean,
man, what you talking about, Kev? Man, we should be up 10-0. I don't want to hear that. You're not a real Yankee fan.
Yeah, you're a Yankee mark.
Yeah, you're a mark, man. Trade Gleyber, trade Smith, trade everybody. Judge.
So we're ready about to start the third inning. You know what that means? Pop a cold one.
Oh man, hold up. I gotta get up to get mine.
Today's beverage of choice: a good ginger ale.
Ooh, that sounds good too. What brand?
The driest of Canada.
Okay, yeah, that's a good brand.
Maria loves it. I'm glad to see you here, Maria. Good job that you're here on the YouTube app. I'm trying to get back that Facebook account because I'm missing everyone from the Philippines, man.
All right, just gonna let us know if the Yankees gonna win or not. There you go.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. 6-0 Yankees increased their lead there against the Marlins.
You mean the Mets?
I mean the Mets. Did I say the Marlins? I said it backwards.
No, you said the Yankees.
Okay. I said the Yankees. Okay.
The Yankees scored 6 runs already. What the hell I missed?
Yeah. It's the Mets. There's a call strike. 1-1 strike. Well, now they're going to be changing their names. They're going to be called the Presbyterian.
Well, okay. That's a cool ass name.
They have this big ass patch that all the Mets fans are complaining about on the side of their shoulders. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. The Mets fans, they can't find anything. Always complaining about something. Oh, the patch looks too big. It says Metropolitan, the Presbyterian Hospital Mets. I'm like, Jesus Christ, stop complaining. You guys need to check into a hospital, you whiners. Here's a 2-1. This one grounded, and this one eats it, booted by Frazier. He's gonna throw, and LeMahieu not in time, so he makes it.
Man, come on, DJ.
DJ, that was closer than it should have been.
That's no out.
He's on. He's there.
Okay.
It's an error on Frazier.
I was about to say, bro, DJ.
It was
not that slow.
A hit though. That was a hard hit, but he made it such a close play. We'll see how they official score before we say it. Here's Judge. Was a strikeout victim his first time out.
Come on, Judge.
Runner first is DJ. Kremer deals. There's a ball outside. 1-0. So Judge, I did not know. Judge is 500 against Kremer. He's 4 for 8, and he had out of the 4 hits, he has 3 of them are home runs. Here's the 1-0.
What the hell is he
He
doing?
gets away from Rushman, but no, he doesn't go anywhere. 2-0.
Man, Judge ain't swinging at that. Come on, bro.
Trying to pitch around Judge here. Oh, Marlins just cut that lead in half. It's now 6-3 Mets, top of the 8th. And the pitch. There's a strike. A cutter, 2-1. I bet a lot of Met fans are getting a little nervous in Citi Field.
That'd be something if they lose that game.
They're going to be blowing trumpets, but from the other way, the other side, if they lose that game. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Got him with a good changeup, down and in.
Come on, Judge. You can't strike out again, bro. Like, I understand.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Judge. Kremer now checks the runner. And the pitch. This one hit into fly ball to right field, stayed in the park. Santander stepped there, and he makes the play. 1 out. He got it at the end of the bat. So everything was away, and then he got him with the ball down and in. With a sinker that Judge flied to right field. Judge had the right approach inside out it, but it just elevated it. Here's Rizzo, who's 1 for 1, single his first time up. And the pitch. Outside. 1-0. Yankees had first and third with 1 out. Couldn't capitalize on that. Couldn't manufacture get that extra run, that first run in with less than 2 outs with a runner at third. And the pitch. Misses. 2-0 now. Rizzo's got a good approach, good eye on the plate. 43 pitches here for Kremer here. We were 1 out here in the third, so it's 2 in the third innings pitch here with 43 pitches. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. So here's the 2-1 pitch coming. The pitch. Oh, strike. Got it at the top of the plate. 2-2. Throw over to first. LeMahieu not going anywhere. Yeah, probably about a step. Wasn't going anywhere. So the 2-2 pitch coming. Here it comes. Outside. The count runs full, 3-2. Now with Giancarlo Stanton coming up, and of course LeMahieu, I would try to stay. I will hold him because I don't want to strike him out, throw him out. I want to bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Even though Rizzo has a lot of plate discipline. The payoff pitch coming as Kremer steps off. We'll reset.
I don't know. The way Rizzo has been hitting, I kind of give him the green light.
Okay, and he doesn't swing at bad pitches either.
No.
So here
That's one person that deserves the green light.
When it goes, swing and a miss, throw to second, and they got him by a mile. That's what I strike him out, throw him out.
Yeah, you called it.
Wanted to stay out of double play there with Stanton coming up. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1 man on, and actually they gave it an error. So no, there was an error. So official score didn't say anything until I looked up. So it's an error. Yankees trail 2-0 here. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. I don't think so. I don't think the Niners were gonna take Rodgers. I know everyone is panicking a little bit. That's Craig Carton just trying to get some pressure on the Jets to make the deal. Steve, don't. I know Craigie, the way his antics is, it's just for them to try to make the deal for Rodgers already. If they want to solve it due to the fact that the NFL schedule is coming up, and they want to make sure that the Jets do get the Rodgers so they can place the Jets on primetime games and so forth. And they just want to make sure that deal gets moved. That's just my opinion. I'm not worried about Rodgers going to the 49ers. I don't think the Packers will send him there.
And another thing too, like I don't blame the Jets on their fans neither. I'm not giving first round picks for a player that wants to leave your organization. I don't care what Green Bay wants.
Yeah, and also what makes you think, what's certain we don't have that he's going to come for one season and then he's going to retire and then leave the Jets high and dry.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to give up this first round, this 13th pick of this draft. I would try to know, because I'm afraid that he might leave. I'm going to retire. So yeah.
Shit, if I give y'all first round pick, y'all gotta give me another player, because I'm not giving you a first round for Aaron Rodgers. I'm good. Like you said, if he leaves, like what are y'all gonna do?
Right, and the Jets are willing to go a year with Rodgers, maybe mentor and tutelage, Zach Wilson, along, and of course what they signed the backup quarterback from Detroit. I skipped his name right now, but he's part of LaFleur. He was a backup for Rodgers, and he knows not LaFleur. He knows their current Hackett's system, so he will tutelage and show him while Rodgers shows how that system works. So it's a win-win for the Jets. Rushman takes a ball 1-0. I'll get more to it with more details, because I'm just trying to do baseball, and I'm just tongue twisted with all the names so many names and so many, from knowing basketball, the basketball rosters, football rosters, baseball rosters, wrestling rosters. So it's a lot of different names.
UFC rosters
as well, and the pitch. So so yeah. And this one, it is foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Steve, I saw Carter may lead FAN for a full-time job at FS1. I saw that. I hope not, because Craig is great on the radio, man. I love Craig Carton on the radio. I think he's funny. I think he's, but FAN is changing. I don't like their new program director. That guy, Scott Epstein. He's came in there. Here's the pitch. Foul. 1-2. Pretty soon they're gonna start forcing Boomerang out. Personally, I think they should put Carton back with Boomer and get rid of Gio, but that's just my opinion. I like Tiki and Tierney. I wasn't a fan of them at first, but I really like Tiki Barber and Brandon Tierney. I think they're really good at that 1 o'clock slot. I like Evan. I wish Joel was younger. Here's the 1-2. Misses. 2-2. I don't like. I can't stand Sal Licata. I think he's a tool in the overnight. He's a miserable dude. But we're talking about how miserable he is with his wife and kids. 3-2, and he hated the baseball classic. Oh God. Yes, I do listen to the FAN in the mornings, because at 4 a.m, that's what they got when I'm on my way to work. Is the pitch. Just missed. He walked him. Rushman has a leadoff walk.
Oh man, Clarke Schmidt making me depressed, man.
They're showing Rushman doing some type of abdominal work with a 25-pound weight on the snow with no shirt.
Of course.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss to Santander, who's 0 for 1, lined out in the first. Michael K said he does it with 5-pound weights. Yeah, okay.
What, on his, I'm about to say on his head?
On his big head, he walking his 5-pound plate. Here's the 0-1. This one is line, and this is a single. This all the way to the wall. This is trouble. Rushman goes to third. And it's a second and third. No outs. He got roped. Baltimore showing that they're a new ball club. This ain't the same old pushover. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get my butts kicked by everyone else. Orioles. They're coming out swinging and they're aggressive and they're looking like the Blue Jays did a couple years ago. The infield's coming in here for Mountcastle. So we're talking about the Yankees not getting blown out of many games here. They're in trouble. 2-0, swing and a miss. And the offense looking a little bit lifeless here.
See, that's what makes me mad about Judge. I'm not looking for Judge to hit a home run every time, but make some contact, man.
0-1 count here to Mountcastle. And the pitch. This one is golfed it. High fly ball to deep center field. That's going to get a run. Judge makes the play. Tagging to Rushman. He'll score. The run to throw cut off here. It is a long sacrifice fly. Mountcastle is 3-0 Oriole. Get an RBI there for Mountcastle.
Well, he did his job.
And of course, something that the Yankees did not do, opportunities, and they manufacture, continue to add and play from ahead. Here's Gardner Henderson, who's 1-for-1, single in the second inning, and came around and scored on a run. He's batting from the left side. One man out here, and here's the pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Schmidt's got to get ahead of the hitters, 1-0. So Orioles with 3 runs on 3 hits, but they have a runner at second, looking for more. Schmidt deals. 2-0.
Come on, man.
Last inning, we have Matt Blake have Clarke Schmidt a mount visit. Let's see how long they'll go here. And the pitch. There's a strike. Art Rush Jr. was the sports talk on WABC before Mike and Amanda. He was very good. I heard of him. I've been listening to Mike and the Mad Dog probably around 91, Steve. And I got into sports talk radio from there. Here's the 2-1. Inside. 3-1. I used to have the little transistor radio with the little before it was Howard Stern in the morning and while I was in school. And then I'll put on the sports talk, the AM. But I hated it because it was on AM. And if you go a certain part of the building, you get the static. The 3-1. This one ripped, and this is going back, and that's a base hit. Man, he got hit on the rope. Another run comes in. Santander scores. Anderson stops at second. RBI double. It is 4-0 Baltimore.
Of course, I missed this.
So Gunther Henderson went the opposite direction and split between left center, and my goodness, got it, and he just went the other way. Good, looks like a good hitter. Again, he's 2 for 2 here.
Come on, man, Cashman, man, make a trade for a pitcher, please. I don't want to keep seeing this every start.
Here's Uranus. There's a call strike. I'm being funny. That's all. Dad joke. Takes a strike. 0-1. Urias. It's Urias.
I don't even think Clarke Schmidt gave him 5 innings.
No. There's a call strike. 0-2. He probably goes one more inning, or if he gives up another run, there might, no bullpen action yet that I could think of. He's got 55 pitches so far here. He's down 4-0. And Buffoon is just there chewing bubblegum, Maria. Look at that.
Of course.
And the pitch from Schmidt. Check swing. I think he went. No, he did not. Oof, come on. He looked like he swung at that one there. Wow. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Boy, 4-0 here. Not the start that we wanted here this afternoon for our Yankees. On the first game on the road. Time is called by the batter. Schmidt will reset.
Hallelujah.
Let's see. There's a strike 3 call. as Chris praises for that strikeout. It just
I hate games like this.
He caught the middle of the plate, and the hitter complained about it. Like, dude, it's right down the middle, bro. How much more? Where do you want this? Here's Frazier.
He probably wanted up his Uranus.
Yeah, that was more of a strike, and that was a called ball.
See? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on, Schmidt can't buy it out. You got to give him that strike, bro.
And the 1-0. This one foul. Steve, you're probably right with Imus, Steve, but I didn't like Imus was in my cup of coffee at that time. As a young guy, I wasn't into the political comedy that Imus used to spew out, at least when I try to listen. So I wasn't a big fan of Imus in the morning, personally. That's why I kind of stirred. Of course, when you're a young adolescent growing up, who's not going to want to know what and the pitch? 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, Howard Stern with his fart jokes, the lesbian jokes that he had before time, you know, and all the other shenanigans that, you know, from Stern as a young adolescent, you find it funny. Like you said, a freak show. And that's why it was kind of funny for myself. Maybe that's why I gravitated more to Stern. Swinging a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
Hello, Imus. Is that the dude that was calling them college girls nappy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
With the Rutgers, yeah, that's what got him banned from TV and pulled from the FAN finally 2-2. This one foul, but he had Mike Green was on that show, by the way, in the mornings. Mike Green was on. He had a good co-host or part of the program when in his heyday. And they were, you know, people loved it because they were funny. They talked about sports, but he was more like a political kind of humor in the beginning. You know, at least when I tried to give him a shot or I tried to watch it, and I was like, it's not for me. You know, so I kind of like Stern, like I said, due to the hijinks and all and this one just missed. That was strike 3. My goodness. Wow. At least he's consistent, both pitchers. Kremer did not like at the beginning of the game, and now Clarke got squeezed there. It's like Bill Maher. I'm not a big fan of Bill Maher. I don't like his political humor either. And the pitch. Trevor Noah, when he does that too, I'm not a big fan of him. You know, I don't know.
We get it, Kev. You don't like politics?
Huh? No, I could get into politics, but that's a subject you could go in. You can get in some heated discussions, arguments, and some people don't have the maturity to. It's just you know what? At the end of the day, there's so much you could get into. You know, 3-2. This one, they always tell you don't speak about religion, politics, and other stupidity on in a dinner table. And I agree with it because you could go back and forth, and not everyone has the same views, and it's just. Let's talk about. I got to talk about 3-2 pitch here. What's going to happen here then, just to get it into that kind of humor.
I'm about to say he better get this out. That's what he better do.
He walked him.
Of course. Oh man, come on, man, get somebody in the bullpen, please.
No warm up yet. Nobody's warming up.
I'm gonna throw a piece of bubblegum at Boone.
No, he's smelling his fingers now. Boone. He's taking a.
Of course.
He's taking a good sniff. He did a little scratch and sniff there. Here's
Matt. I'm about to say.
Have a conversation.
I don't want to say what I wanted to say.
He says that since it's Good Friday and I can't have any, so let me have a sniff of a sausage. Terrible. Take this guy out. Maria's irate.
Yeah, you sicko.
He got in trouble for that. Howard Cosell also got in trouble calling gas. I remember. Was it Mickey Rivers that did that when he said when he was, or I forgot who it was. It was when he was rounding it was a base hit to the gap, and he said, look at him run, and he didn't say it like that, but he used a derogatory statement. Even for the 70s, got him in some big trouble there for Howard Cosell. This is Howard Cosell here. So, first and second, here's Hayes, the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. This is a big out that Clarke Schmidt can keep it there. No, it was a football player. Okay. I thought it was a baseball play. I thought it was Mickey Rivers for some reason, Steve. But yeah, you were probably more sharp in sports knowledge at that time. And this one is foul out of play. Remember, I was probably just a young child, or maybe even an infant when that happened. That happened. So 1-1. So that was on Monday Night Football then. See, as far as my sports is when Marv Arbor was coming up, the 1-1. 2-1. Remember when Marv Arbor was covering the Mets '86 World Series? He was part of that. I do remember the '81 World Series with the Yankees and the Dodgers. Ugh. And the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Who's the dude? Oh man, I can't think of that dude's name. He had cancer. I think he died. The one with the colorful suits.
Oh, Sager, Craig Sager.
Yeah, I liked him too, and Stuart Scott, of course. But
yeah.
It seemed like all the good hosts are dying from
up. Behind the plate. Let's see if Trevino can squeeze it. Trevino makes the play and they get out of that. But 2 runs come across. Boy, they added some more. 2 hits. They leave 2 on. The Yankees trail 4-0.
Yeah, I'm about to say cancer sucks.
Yeah. Stuart Scott is great. I used to love when Stuart Scott used to say, cooler than the other side of the pillow. I was like, oh, that was dope. That was dope, yeah. Lazy eye and all, but he was a cool dude.
He hosted a lot of the finals too.
Yeah, absolutely. Steve says Marv Robert, the best Nick. Yes, he was. Yes, he is. He's still alive. Besides Clyde, I love when him and Clyde were working together. I love Breen. My God, look at this stuff. How much of a great announcers for Knicks fans. You have Marv, and then you have Clyde. I remember Clyde used to be on the radio, and that because I was here in 94, 93, 94. You know, when I got into the Knicks big time. 92, 93, 94, when Raleigh came over, I didn't have cable. I couldn't afford my parents at that time. And I used to listen to it on the radio. It was Clyde and Breen used to do the games on the radio. Marv, of course, with John Kukis, was the ones that did the TV for MSG. Whenever I go to my grandmother, she had the cable. And we used to watch the on MSG was the and Marv was great on the radio. Marv was great in hockey. I love Marv Albert in hockey. He was really good. One of my favorites, the way he called a hockey game. And in football, of course. And then when NBC, when the NFL was on NBC, another one, Marv was great on football. I mean, Marv is, to me, talk about a person I would love to imitate, play-by-play. Wish I had a quarter of his talent to do commentary like him. Oof. I would sign up for that now. I was one of those that I like the way Tim McCarver will go over the baseball strategies and stuff. A lot of people didn't like McCarver. I like McCarver. I like the way he broke things down. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. Hey, did he go? He did go. No, they didn't. Okay, I'm usually thinking the umpire calls everything strikes, but no.
Well, I wanted to say this too because it kind of, I guess you could say, kind of hit home. I wanted to say rest in peace to Willis Reed. I ain't get enough time to, process on that because I know he's from Louisiana.
Yes. The 2-0 pitch coming. 2-1. Now, we could come back and say something that could haunt the Yankees a little bit here. That strike them out, throw them out, double play. I mean, maybe it would have changed the fortunes. Stanton hits this one and foul. I was going to say, if Stanton would have jacked one here, my goodness, how much of that? They probably won't run another player in the rest of the season. Yes, McCarver did tell good baseball stories, Steve. Absolutely. Right on the money. I love McCarver's baseball story. And the pitch. 3-2. Nancy Reagan and Paul Miner, Raleigh, Mercer, and Mrs. Boyle. We know it's true. You're another. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Pauline. And the pitch.
Oh, come on, man. It's right down the
This is
middle.
grounded at third. Reyes throws across, and Stanton is retired. One away. Willie Reed, that was Steve's idol, Willis Reed, the captain, playing, when they talk about toughing it up and playing, hurt and getting the job done, that's Willis Reed, the pitch. 1-0.
Yeah, he did a lot for Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks too.
Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. For me, it was Bernard King, because he got injured. He battled. He persevered. He came back. He tried to salvage his career. And I think that's why I became just a big Knick fan and watching basketball and loving basketball, just that get up from injury no matter what. And Bernard King, for me, is one of my favorites for that. And then, of course, I started watching the Knicks from there on. The rest is history. But, he was like, man, this guy got hurt, I almost I just took that lapse when the Islanders won those 4 Stanley Cups. My uncle used to love watching hockey back in the early 80s, and I would watch it with him. And then I didn't continue watching it until later in the 90s. But I'm glad, because I ended up becoming a Ranger fan. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Almost became a New Jersey Devil fan, because actually that was the first teams that I went live to see. One of my first experience with the hockey was I went to go see the Devils take on the Kings. Wayne Gretzky scored about 5 goals that day. The Devils lost about 9-0, 9-2 or something like that. Here's the 2-2. This one is foul. And Gretzky had like 4 or 5 goals. And I was like, man, these Devils are fun. And I went to a lot of Devils games. But no, I couldn't. I loved the Rangers. I spent a lot of 93, 94 at the Garden. And I just, of course, I tell the Memphis story that I met Mark Messier, 2-2. And he counted his run full, 3-2. And I met Mark Messier. I didn't even know that was Mark Messier. I'm sitting with Mark Messier when Mark Messier was injured it was on November of 93. You could fact check it when he was on the injured. And I didn't know that was him. And I'm having a conversation with this nice guy, and he stood for a whole period, the 3-2, with my cousin. And he left, and he looked at us and like, you guys don't want nothing? I'm like, no, hey, take care. And it was Mark Messier. I'm like, damn, this is the captain. Years later, I'm like, oh, damn, we talked to Messier. And, hey, I was, young. I was, 16 at that time or 15. I wasn't really big into hockey, like knowing, hockey wasn't marketed with their players. We didn't have the internet to look at pictures of what they looked like. So, yeah, and I met Mark Messier. I had a great 15-minute conversation just talking with Mark Messier. And it was like, who cannot be a Ranger fan after that? Then he hosted a couple months later. My goodness. And of course, and the thing is, I didn't get starstruck. I didn't know who it was. This one served into center field, and Mullins makes the play.
Oh, man. I think this is going to be a long game.
Aaron Hicks is complaining, sicko. He wants a job at Wendy's. I used to go to the Islander games in the 70s, and they play the Flyers. Oh, those Flyers were the Broadway bullies. Ugh. This one grounded up the middle, and that's off the glove on Mateo. That should be a hit. Cabrera gets a 2-out single as the young girl in the back screams. My goodness. It came through all the way through the broadcast.
That's probably his girlfriend.
Yeah. Clark Gillies and Schultz. Nordstrom was great fighters, yeah. Before the Yankees, that was the big dynasty in New York, was the Islanders, because they won 4 in a row. Here's Trevino. Runner stops and doesn't go, but it's a ball, 1-0. It'd be lovely to get a 2-out rally here. Looks like the Mets won. They won their home opener. They're 4-4 now. They won 9-3 over the Marlins. So now the Met fans could go home a little bit more comfortable. They could take a step back off the ledge. The pitch, 2-0. He sat right behind the Flyers bench at Madison Square Garden. All they do is curse and spit. Bench looks like the Purge. My goodness, I could imagine the fights. Here's the 2-0 pitch coming. Here it comes. Here's the strike. 2-1. Steve, just think about if the Knicks would have bought the contract of Julius Erving with a Bernard King up and coming. Oof. The 2-1. Foul. I used to like Kenny the Skywalker. It was the dunking contest for when he was on the Knicks. And then when they got Kiki Vandeweghe was a little old.
I was about to say, who's the best Knick all time?
Oh, it's got to be Frazier or Clyde Frazier, or even Dick Barnett. He's got all these records. I never watched them, but and the 2-2, 3-2. Now, what I've seen in my eyes who played for the Knicks right now is, of course, it's gonna be Patrick Ewing. You know, Bernard was there, but he got injured, but it's Pat. Pat Ewing is he was the catalyst there. At least for who I seen me play game in, game out.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you can go.
No, he walked them, so we got first and second now with a 2-out rally.
I think if Pat would have got a ring, he probably would have been the best Knick all time.
You know what? There could be an argument. There could have been a big argument there with it, with Patrick Ewing being that. Yes. Absolutely.
And just imagine, like, I look at it this way too. Just imagine if Pat Riley would have got a ring, not with just the Lakers and the Heat, but with the Knicks. That would have been crazy.
He would have been. And right now, I think he's one of the best out there to construct the team. My goodness. His story. You know what I love? I know it's not a real documentary, but Game Time for HBO Plus or HBO, whatever that HBO service is, that is dope. That is a dope series. I can't wait for season 2 because it was great. The way the rise of the Lakers, loved it. Here's Cordero. Takes a call strike, 0-1. So the Yankees got a 2-out rally going on. First and second, 2 out here. You've got Cabrera at second and Trevino at first. And here's Frenchie Cordero. The pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1.
Yeah, I consider, I'm not gonna lie, Pat Riley's probably a top 5 coach all time.
Yeah, but Dr. J was available in the 80s for the Knicks, and they didn't want to purchase his contract. Remember, he ended up going with the 76ers. The 1-1. This one.
Come on.
Drive.
Come on.
High. It is high. It is gone.
3-4.
La sacó. Home run. Guarangural. Let's do this. Ese tigre la botó, and it's 3-4. A 3-run shot from Frenchie Cordero. Yankees are right back in it.
Yep. Momentum's back on our side.
But we'll continue doing stories instead of the play-by-play, and we'll give the Yankees some more luck here. Here's Volpe. We feel Rosudo this segment. Holy cow.
I mean, do you agree with that though? That Pat Riley is probably top 5 coach all time?
Pat Riley, top 3 if you want. I really am a big Pat Riley fan. Where's Dangerous? Are you in the chat here, or maybe he just came in to say hello? I used to coach Dangerous, and that was the Project Pat Riley. That's how much I love Pat Riley as a head coach. Here's the other 2. I love Pat Riley as a coach. I wasn't, swinging and miss. Volpe, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. But a 2-out rally, but a single walk and a home run, so they get 3 runs on 2 hits. So we're back at it, 3-4. Now no more runs. Yes,
I'm not gonna lie though.
Uh-huh.
I was about to say the only coaches I'll put ahead of Pat Riley is probably Phil Jackson, Red Auerbach, and the Spurs coach Pop. That's it.
I'm
I
hey,
take
I'm
Raleigh over
sorry.
Popovich.
Yeah, but a lot of people is gonna say Pop, and don't get me wrong, Riley coaches for my team or used to, and he's the president. But I just see, I feel like I maybe put him over Pop because, like you said, like him constructing the team, like he's a good president.
Here's the reason. Here's why I would take Raleigh over Popovich, because he did it with 3 different organizations. He was part of the Lakers, built the Lakers. Although the Knicks did not win the World Championship, but boy, were they relevant. They were relevant for almost more than a decade, from the 90s to, you could say, 2000. Let's say a decade on the Raleigh, changing the direction, bringing that the culture to the Knicks. There were so many times close. I know Van Gundy was part of that tree and got him to 2 finals appearances. I'm going to put that on Raleigh's resume because that was the same coaching on tree.
Yeah.
My goodness. And then go to Miami, not just reinvent the Miami Heat, not just once, twice, and possibly a 3rd time here. 3 times going to the finals with 3 different versions of the Miami Heat. You had the Wade Shaq, you also had the Heatles, and now you had when they granted it was the bubble, but they still went, and there was a new iteration of a Miami Heat team that made it to the finals. I gotta say, Raleigh right now is a great basketball mind, just for those different accomplishments from 3 different franchises, 3 different and all different styles of basketball. You know, it was fast-paced Showtime Lakers, the Knicks with the grinding defense. They changed the whole rules with Shaq and it's, believe me, what he's done, phenomenal. Here's Schmidt. There's a strike. Yeah, that Raleigh did it with different styles, and both of them had great players. And the pitch. There's a strike. And Outback had the one of the greatest NBA top 3 to me, number 2 best player in the gentleman that passed away just now.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, excuse me, Mr. Russell, rest in peace, my friend. Name just totally went out of my mind. Bill Russell, to me, number 2 best player. 2 balls, 2 strike.
But see, that's why I think Eric Spoelstra is up there too because of the way he coaches.
Oh, he's a good coach. He's one of the best modern day basketball coaches this era right here. 2 and 2.
Because they was like, oh, he had LeBron D. Wade, but look what he's doing after that.
The way he reinvented, the way they got back to the finals, the way they are relevant, and he's a good coach. Spoelstra is a hell of a coach. He learned well. That Pat Riley coaching tree, phenomenal. Here's the pitch. Up the middle, and there's a base hit. So that shows also. Oh, I want to push I want to push back over Jackson, like Steve said. Riley's tree. Can you name me another coach from Phil Jackson's tree that's done anything besides Kerr? And I don't think Steve Kerr is really a Jackson tree. Never coached.
No, it's a Pop. He's part of Pop's tree. I don't consider fit on the Phil's tree.
And the Rex Winters, excuse me, is where he came from, Jackson. But other than that, I don't see any other his assistants never done nothing. Clemens, nothing. None of his assistant coaches that got in NBA coaching jobs done nothing.
I think Pop and Pat Riley's tree are probably the best trees because you got Mike Brown, you got Kerr. Like, you got a lot of people.
He's holding on Cedric. The pitch. High. 1-0. Yes, and they're very fruitful. And I still think there's still a coach on the top of his tree. When that person becomes a head coach, it's going to be a transcending hell of a basketball coach, which is Becky Hammon. I'm huge on Becky Hammon. I cannot wait for her to be a head coach because she's going to be one of the good ones, and one of the great ones. And this one gets away from Trevino, and Mateo steals. So a pass ball on Trevino.
Another good coach, but he got in trouble with Boston. Udoka.
Udoka probably will get back in the league, and you're probably right. He might. Well, we all saw that it's this guy, Clint Schneider, is the head coach of the Atlanta Hawks, but that would have been a name to throw around there for the call. Here's the pitch. This one grounded foul. 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if the Dallas Mavericks gets Udoka to become the head coach there and move on from Jason Kidd. Dallas is a mess. Dallas is a mess. That's all.
See,
we get broken action going on for the Yankees.
it kills me. It kills me because J. Kidd is a good coach. He got screwed over with Brooklyn, and now he's getting screwed over with Dallas.
Yeah, because he's not the one that buys the groceries. You know, you had Jalen Brunson wanted a $58 million contract extension, and you didn't offer it. So he goes to New York and gets a $100 million contract, and now you're crying. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up behind the home plate, and it will go out of play. So it's 3-2 now. As we continue to tell stories.
I wouldn't be surprised if Luka leaves.
I believe there's gonna. I believe, and I'm gonna give a little bit of sneak with the basketball. I believe, you know, I could see where personally I wasn't gonna say Luka Doncic. I believe, depending on if the Knicks don't get out of the first round and lose, I could see Julius Randle asking for a trade out. I don't see the Knicks fans. I don't see the Knicks want to get rid of Randle, but I could see him where he's gonna say I want out of New York, and of course, perfect trade partner. Back home to Dallas for Luka Doncic. That's just me. Maybe it might be wishful thinking. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe not. But I could see that it'll be Randle asking out of New York if the Knicks fall first round, because all the pressure is going to fall on his shoulders because they've been playing well and he came back and you lost this first round. The first loss regardless, and I think he's going to ask out for New York. That's just me. The pitch. This one in on his hands and he fouls it.
Well,
3-2.
Let me stop y'all, whoever's in the chat. Nah, Kev's not saying that it's just gonna be Randle, because you got to give up more than just Randle. So
Right.
Yeah, don't be delusional. Think, oh, that's gonna happen. No, that's not gonna happen.
Right. But those are the main. That's the main catalyst.
Yes.
This one's gonna pop up. That's gonna prompt that trade and Judge underneath it. Mateo's not gonna tag. Judge makes the play and Mateo retreats back. Mullins did not the runner over the third.
You know what else I would do, Kev? I would actually, because he's been good too. I would try to see if y'all can get Hardaway back.
Clarke Schmidt, I don't want him.
He's good though.
Yeah, but we're getting a pitching change here because Hardaway doesn't fit. We got enough of these players. It all depends who's going back to Dallas too. If
that's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all give up more players, that's what I'm saying. Like, Hardaway would be another.
With salary implications, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of draft picks involved. Salary matchups. You know, basketball is not just you trade it. You got to make sure the money matches.
Yep.
And everything is sexy with all the moves. So yeah, but I think that's gonna be the orchestrated around. It will be that Randle.
All right. Let me ask you this. If y'all got to take another player back from Dallas, who do you want from Dallas besides, Luka? Like, you get Luka, but you got to get somebody else.
Personally, I don't want to get rid of Hartenstein and Hartenstein and Mitch is your centers. We need Luka to play the 3 and D. You probably end up getting for the bench. You're going to re-sign Josh Hart. I don't know if you're going to lose Quentin Grimes or in that trade, or quickly. Probably be honest with you, a Reggie Bullock type of player there coming back. I would have said Christian Wood, but that's why I brought the two centers up. Unless if you're sending one of the centers back, Hartenstein with Randle, and you probably bring a Christian Wood salary back with Luka, to try to, and then you have a Christian Woods, with who could possibly be. That's another. It all depends. I mean, we got a lot to. We got a whole playoff system to do still before we. But I'm just putting it out there. I have a funny feeling if the Knicks don't, and of course don't get out of the first round and they look like they did. They have the Hawks type of performance. I think Randall's going to ask for please remove me out of New York. Ask for a request to trade, because I think he's the smoke that he's going to get and the blame for not winning that. And maybe it might not be his fault, but he's going to be the one. As Ian Hamilton will be the pitcher coming in for Clarke Schmidt. Clarke Schmidt pitched 4 4 2/3 of an inning. Actually, 4 1/3 of an inning. He's given up 4 runs here on 5 hits, and he's responsible for the runner at second. So here's Adley Rutschman.
I'm gonna add this to it too, because I heard some stuff about this, but because I'm in Louisiana. Nah, I heard Zion wants to go to New York if he doesn't stay with the Pelicans.
Yeah, they've been saying that, but I don't think. Or what is this? A pitch violation. 1-0.
Now, if y'all can get Luka and Zion, that'd be crazy.
0-1, excuse me. 0-2. It was the hitter who got the violation. So I'm going by the broadcast because there is strike 3. Wait, what the hell's going on?
Damn, that was quick.
0-2.
Okay, how about
they say 0-2 and now it's 0-3. I'm like, wait a minute, that was a strikeout. There's a little bit confusion with the damn pitch clock. So it's an 0-2 count. This one grounded and right to the first. Rizzo to Hamilton. It makes the play. 2 outs. As the runner will go to third with 2 outs now. Mateo at third. Kyrie has done nothing for the Dallas Mavericks. Yes. Has not done anything.
We all know where Kyrie wants to go. He wants to go play for LeBron.
Yeah, he wants to go. He wants to go. He wants to go to the Lakers. We know that. And the pitch to Santander, 1-0. So the Yankees with a 3-run shot for Frenchie Cordero has cut the gap here 4-3. Answer back on that 2-run inning, half inning that the Orioles put up before, and they had a 4-0 lead, and Cordero with a 3-run shot. Right here, 1 ball, 1 strike to Santander. Runner at third is Mateo with 2 outs. Oh, Chuck, yes, Chuck, we very underrated head coach there, Steve. Chuck Daly, hell of a head coach. I wish he would have won with the Brooklyn Nets, with the at that time New Jersey and there's a strike 1-2 when he had, but the loss of Petrovic really hurted Chuck Daly. He wanted to coach the Knicks, by the way, when the Knicks messed that up there and ended up with Don Nelson, but he really wanted to be a Knicks head coach. And they ended up with Don Nelson. So just think about, we got a Chuck Daly right after Raleigh, swinging a miss, got him out of the inning. Hamilton, great job there. And he's Mateo there. We'll put the strikeout whistle. In the 5th inning, the Orioles has a 4-3 lead on the Yankees. So the Yankees will have the top of the lineup in the 5th, LeMahieu, Judge, and Rizzo.
Man, that name is escaping me. What team did Chuck Daly coach?
The Bad
Okay,
Boys.
yeah.
Rodman, Isaiah, Dumars, Sally, Rick Mahorn. My goodness, those bad boys. Lambier. Those, my goodness. Talk about a team. You know what? I couldn't vote. I could not never root for a team outside of New York City. I just can't. It's just not in my DNA. But damn, those fucking Pistons, excuse the language, they even made me curse. The Pistons were really a bad boys. They were, my goodness. I wish they still played basketball that way, man, because whew.
He coached the Dream Team too.
Yes, the first Dream Team. I excuse again. I apologize for the foul language there that slipped out. But my goodness, those Pistons, man.
Yeah, your Knicks was almost close to that style.
Yeah, that's why I loved it. That's why I think that's why I even gravitated more and love Mikey in the building. That's why I love those Knicks with Xavier McDaniels, Gerald Wilkins, Kiki Vandeweghe, Anthony Bonner, Anthony Mason. That's why, because they were hard hitting. That's what rally ball players that look like the Pistons. I'm going to emulate the Pistons because we you know what? I can't make them Showtime Lakers because I don't have the players don't fit that. And Riley's a smart mind. He adjusted it, and that's why I wish Chuck Daly would have coached instead of Don Nelson. The Knicks after he left, because Nelson tried to bring that West Coast or Western Division type of running gunning. It didn't work. But here's LeMahieu. There's a strike. 0-1. They went right back to the defensive minded. I
You know
did
who
send you
else
the
I
link, Mike.
You know who else I like as a coach too? Lenny Wilkins.
But he didn't do good with the Knicks. The link is in your email, but check it out. It should have it has the thumbnail and everything. Isaiah and Jackson screwed the Knicks up for years. They did. Those legends. Here's the pitch. Round it. Too short. Let me see if I send it back out to Mike. One away. Yeah, I did send it, but I'll send it again, Mike. I have no problem with that. If you were sent the first time, why not the second? So that
How about
must have been,
man?
that must have been Caputo who came in and out for a moment.
Larry Bird had a couple good seasons as a coach.
He was, and also as a general manager for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Judge.
Mhm.
There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. So, boy, the infield is as deep as possible. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Judge. You're 0 for 2, man. Get a hit.
And the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
What's up, Kev?
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. I'm at work. I got a little bit of time, but I'm good.
I appreciate it.
So I just wanted to point a couple things out that I've noticed. First thing is the swinging for the fences. They got to stop doing that. Two, they're not letting the knob lead the barrel to the ball. So that's why they're getting under it or on top of it. If they would just let the barrel or the knob lead the barrel to the ball, they'd drive right through the middle of the baseball and they'd send it.
2 outs there as Judge strikes out. Cordero, that 2-out rally that the Yankees did last inning was pretty nice there with the Cabrera getting that single, the walk for Trevino. They got to put base runners on.
Yeah. But that all goes back to going to the basics where they got to let the knob lead the barrel to the ball. So they don't drive, so they can drive through the ball instead of getting under it or on top of it.
Right. Salute, G. I'll see you tonight. I send you the link in your email, G, for the Knicks. So I definitely hope to see you tonight there, brother. We'll definitely have on here. Double duties for me tonight. After this here, gonna have dinner and go right to the Knicks, take on the New Orleans Pelicans.
But Schmidt is not a starter.
Schmidt is not a starter. Me and Chris were saying that. He's not.
He doesn't have that output that you need to be a starter.
And he has pitching.
Frito starting this game.
Well, he was brought down, and he was just brought up due to Donaldson being on the IL.
I heard about that.
Rizzo, 1 for 2, has a 1-1 count. The pitch. This one grounded right to the second baseman. Fields will throw, and this is an official game. So halfway through, Yankees trail 4-3.
But let me get back to work. I just want to stop by, and I'll catch y'all later.
Absolutely, Mikey.
All right, man.
All right, that's the 4 Train Express. Mikey Mazda in the building. Always graciously stops in, says hello for a few seconds, or he'll stay he'll while he's working in the night games on his Uber Eat run. He'll watch along with us, which is awesome. Appreciate him a lot.
I hope that ain't true. Somebody said rumors that the Knicks might pick up Carmelo Anthony.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings on that one. I kind of would like it for that extra bench. If they need some scorer, they can't. Especially if that means Randall really isn't gonna really be back. Because not for nothing, with Melo there, who's I don't know. I got mixed reaction if that's the truth there. I would like it, but that means we're not gonna get Randall. But right now, Randall's playing better than Carmelo, but Carmelo's a bad man who could score. I don't know, dude. That's mixed. I know it's a little bit of like I said, it's a little emotion because what Carmelo did for the and the Knicks got a real good team to just give that one opportunity to Melo to lay it all out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing is, and he's gonna play almost the same amount of defense as Randall. I mean, Randall's not a bad player. Don't get me wrong. It's not I'm attacking Randall. Randall's a good player. He's an all NBA. Two-time All-Star, possibly All-NBA here. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, the ISO ball just frustrates me. All right, so here's Mountcastle, and here's Hamilton. Mountcastle takes a strike, 0-1. Mountcastle's 0 for 1. Every time I think of Mountcastle, I think of White Castle burgers. And
Steve said Melo is done.
Last time we talked about it, you think Melo's done? No, I think Melo's still for a playoff run. I think we could get something for him to play at least 20, 15 minutes and top and play majority of that. I think we got something. The 1-1. There's a strike. Melo's a quick bucket if they need it. I agree with you. That's why I'm like, I'm nostalgically, I'm like, damn. But you're building something with the young guys. You're gonna bring in a veteran like that. I don't know. It's like, Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Struck him out there. Hopefully, Hamilton here could put a little bit of get the Yankees back in right track, settle things down as Gunnar Henderson will come up. He's 2 for 2. Let me see if he gets Gunnar Henderson out here from Hamilton, because then he'll be riding up in the circle of trust here for the Yankees. Here's the pitch. Swinging him, and he went swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'll say this, though. At least we know Melo won't get in the players' faces and stuff.
Yeah, you're correct. He won't want to choke quickly.
Yeah.
0-1. There's a call strike. 0-2. So he's dealing strikes. He's not farting around and attacking the zone. So Hamilton ready to deal the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Chris, that is the third straight strikeout for Hamilton.
Yeah, he's trying to prove himself. I mean, he just came back. Good story.
Absolutely. We didn't feel that way. Yeah, there's something would have been wrong with us. Here's Urias. Takes a ball, 1-0. Urias 0 for 1, walked in the second, came around and scored on a run. So we're trying to send this here to the 6th inning, top of the 6th inning. Try to send it, it's bottom of the 5th, but Hamilton's trying to send it to the top of the 6th. And line drive, and there's a base hit all the way into the corner. Cordero's trying to get it. Urias going to second. He has a 2-out double there. All right, so keep them there, surround, and that was a good piece of hitting there. Just it was a little bit elevated, and he just slapped it the opposite direction. A nice 2-out double there. Because Frazier, who's 1 for 1, cannot allow Baltimore to get a big 2-out hit here. Yankees trail 4-3. Baltimore 4 runs on 6 hits. Yankees 3 runs on 4 hits and an error. Here's Frazier. The pitch. Up high for a ball. 1-0. Hopefully he doesn't get rattled like Clarke Schmidt, Chris. Remember, Schmidt gave up the hit and then he walked. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the 1-0 pitch coming. Hamilton, deal, strike. From the top. A slider up in the top of the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Hamilton, the right-hander, ready to deal to lefty Frazier, and he takes the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he's ahead of the count, 1-2. Beautiful, caught the outside corner on a beautiful slider with a sharp action. One ball, 2 strike count. Hamilton deals inside 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count here. Hamilton deals this one, and it is foul. Didn't miss much from being a fair ball. Frazier, 2-2. There's a big hitter here, Chris. I know Captain Obvious because it's Yankees trying to keep it at 4-3, but big hitter for Ian Hamilton because he gets out of this here after that 2-out double. You know, he's gonna. My goodness, what a confidence booster! You know, so here we go. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count, and the pitch. This one in on his hands, and it's in there. Touch! What a dive and a play! He snow coned it, took an RBI away from Frazier. That's a star there on the defense. My goodness.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Indeed. And down he went, and he went hard. Man, what
Get this man Judge a Gold Glove.
And he's not, and my goodness, center is what he came up the minors as a center fielder, and boy, is he showing us that he's a hell of a defensive. What an athlete Judge is.
They gotta change that. It's got to be an outfield type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because this man should have like 2 Gold Gloves already.
He is a hell of a defender. Not just that, with an arm. He just, wherever you put him. Now he's gonna probably play left field at times too. My goodness, what can Judge not do for you? My goodness.
Well, they do got a what's that Gold Glove that DJ won?
Platinum.
No, was it utility? Like they made a new Gold Glove for like players like DJ.
I didn't know that. I did not know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it is utility. But Judge should get that because if he's playing all 3 positions in the outfield and he's playing them as you know MVP caliber, he should get a Gold Glove.
Let me change the lineup there on the ticker. So we go to the top of the 6th inning along with Chris the Flash, ME BX SPORTS JEDI Kev. The Yankees will have Stanton, Torres, Cabrera, and Trevino if anyone should reach here, trailing by 1. And Dean Kremer's still out there. So Kremer's still out there.
They got it. They got to hit him.
Yep. They got to hit him. But look at this. Guerrero, 6 for 9, 2 home runs, 4 runs in the last 2 games. So and your boy Reynolds, 417 batting average, 2 doubles, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs in the last 6 games. Stan takes a ball.
I still wouldn't be surprised if Cashman pulls that trigger.
I think he's going to be a Red Sox.
But don't tell Yankee fans that.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Come on.
Stanton hits it and it will drop for a base hit.
Good job, Stanton.
Stanton. We could get a base hit.
Stanton. No, you didn't.
I got to get that. I can't find that clip anymore when the girl tells Stan to sit in her face. I can't find the clip. I'll find it. I'll make a meme when he hits a home run. Oh, Brandon Hyde seen enough. Kremer's out.
I remember the World Series. Somebody flashed somebody.
Oh, that was the Nationals World Series.
Oh yeah, with Garrett Cole, huh?
I believe it was Cole too. Yeah, you're probably right. It was the Nationals World Series. The young lady. He said, "Hey, look at these Hooters." I think Joe Buck got excited there. Show some emotion.
Man. Of course, Stan gets a hit. He wants to take the pitch out.
Well, you got Kremer gave them 5 strong innings. 5 strong innings here.
Yeah, we can't say that about Schmidt.
No, I think Logan Gillespie will be the pitcher for the Orioles, with Gleyber Torres coming up, Cabrera and Trevino. So, of course, in between Trevino and Torres, you have the switch hitter Cabrera. So, also three batter minimum. Now, I'm thinking they're going to remove that now with the 3 batter minimum on the relievers, was with the pitch clock. And the way if the games continue moving on, they're going to allow managers to make moves. I don't think, now they're going to allow that. I think they're going to let them match up. But guys, well, you can't blame that. You got to blame managers like Tony La Russa and the Braves matching up lefty righty. They're the ones that slowed this game up with the analytics. So Yankees trying to spoil the home opener for the Orioles at home on a Good Friday. Well, I see Maryland. I think of crab cakes. I would like to have some crab cakes today. Some crab cakes and some fried shrimp. I think that was Jake Paul's. Oh, Jake Paul's girlfriend did that. I wouldn't be surprised. WWE's own. So here's Torres against Gillespie. And the pitch. Gleyber offers that and fouls it. 0-1 to count. Fouls it back.
Gleyber.
Torres 0-2. Made an error. His first error. And that's the Yankees' second error of the season as a team.
But that's not bad at all.
Pitch. Up high. 1-2. Actually, 1-1. I thought the umpire was going to call that a strike. He kind of lifted his hand up, but it was just to hold his balance. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gleyber.
Mamo Gleyber. And the pitch. 2-1. If I'm not mistaken, he's from either Caracas or Maracaibo, Venezuela. So, 2 balls and 1 strike to count. The pitch. This one, foul. Giving chase, and it will be a souvenir.
Real classic baby, kid.
I saw that, Steve.
Come on, Gleyber.
Gillespie holding. He's holding again. The 2-2. Gleyber fouls that one. Tries to go the opposite direction, but he fouls it out. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still in the count. We all know Stanton ain't running.
Yeah, we know that. We're gonna end up like Josh Donaldson.
I wonder who. Stanton could run. I was gonna say, I wonder who will win in a race between him and Vogelback. But Stanton is not slow. It's just he don't want to pull anything. The 2-2, and this ball gets away, and Stanton goes, and Stanton does go. Okay, so he scampers to second.
Okay.
On a, I guess it's a wild pitch.
Good eye, Gleyber.
So, time run at set in scoring position.
Ooh.
It is a count. Here's the payoff pitch from Gillespie. And the pitch. Oof, ball 4.
Gleyber got lucky.
That was a strike 3 call. The Yankees got a benefit of that as we hear come on now. And he hasn't been giving that little strike all game from the very first batter from Kremer. So he's been consistent for both teams. it's still a strike in my opinion. But hey, we'll take it. We
Mm-hmm.
can't always be blind. We can't be one of those parents that are blind when the kids are terrible and look the other way. Here's Cabrera. Do you bunt? No. Ball down low. 1-0.
Would you bunt?
No, because you have Stanton at second. I don't know. I don't trust him running. I don't want him to pull anything. I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, because it's Stanton. A different base runner, it'll be different. The lefty's starting to warm up in the pen. Cabrera down. He's ahead of the count. And the pitch. He's going to go bunt, but he pulls it back. 2-0.
Good job.
So Logan Gillespie is a little bit wild as we have a conference here, a mount visit. Rushman wants to settle down his pitcher. Trevino is the on-deck hitter. Please don't pitch hit him with Higashioka, please. Trevino is going.
I'm about to say, you better not do that.
No, he went to go get some pine tar. Okay.
That'd be the dumbest move everyone could do.
Ugh. I'm not a big, everyone knows I'm not a big fan of Higashioka.
The home run stroker?
The no-no-no-ka. The choker.
There you go.
So we have a 2-0 count. Cabrera ahead of the count here. Look for him something here. He's going to get a good pitch here to probably put good wood on the bat. And the pitch. Foul it back. He was right on it. 2-1.
Well, I already saw the next play.
The 2-1. In on the dirt. 3-1 now. Again, I'm throwing the sign. I'm the third base. I'm the pitching coach. You're not swinging. You're not swinging. You're holding. And of course, boy, they really contradict me here, man. What a here's the 3-1, man. Talk about foul it back. You hold that there. You make him swing 3-2. You.
Oh man, kid was scared to death. They said, "Nah, he's swinging."
And the crazy thing is, if he hits the home run, that's good. Nah, that wasn't the 3-2. You don't teach. You can't put that to show a little leaguer to play. That's not the. Here's the 3-2. This one, he's hit hard, and this is going to go, and it's going to go.
Yes.
All the way to the wall. Splits the outfielder. Stanton scores. Here comes.
Come on, David.
He'll score. And the Yankees
good job.
Lead. A two-run RBI double for Cabrera. 5-4 Yankees. Yeah.
Good job, Cabrera.
That's gonna get Cabrera going, in my opinion, this season. He smacked that one. What a beautiful left-handed stroke there. Goodbye, hits. It's been nice. All right. So now you got a runner at second with no one. You can put Trevino if you want. Here's Trevino. No, he's swinging, and he swings and a miss on a ball outside, up 0-1. Now Trevino is a big high ball hitter. As we say, good Friday evening, good afternoon here to Mr. Davar, the cigar, Countess Cigar Man. Great work, Davar. It's always good to see you. Trevino gets a piece behind the count 0-2. Let's acknowledge him, indeed.
What's up? What's up?
The unofficial cigar sponsor of the BX Sports Jedi Network. I love it. Mr. Davar. The 0-2. This one slowly chopped. It's like a bunt, but Cabrera stays. Gillespie picks, throws. So he held Cabrera stays put there at second. 1 out.
Man, does Frenchie hit another home run?
Here's Frenchie, who has a 3-run shot and 3 RBIs. He kept the Yankees afloat there. Yankees battle back. And let's see. Here's the manager. So
hey, yo, Frenchie.
So let's see if they pinch it. They'll probably pinch hit Cordero here because it's a left-handed pitcher. I don't know if they'll let him bat lefty on lefty. We shall see what happens here. If Buffon will go to this bench. You still got Hicks.
Oh no.
I just wanted that reaction so bad too.
Please don't do that. That'd be like that's the second dumbest thing you could do.
You got Higashioka, you got Hicks, you got Isaiah Kanafalepa.
I'd rather him put IKF in. If you're gonna put a hitter, at least I know he's gonna hit the ball.
Now the Orioles got 3 lefties. You have a 5-4 lead here. Now if Trevino would have got his job done and would have put Cabrera at third with 1 out, I would have run the move, but I will let him swing away. I will let lefty on lefty. I got to see if Frankie Cordero could hit a left-hander. It's early in the season. He's trying to take that outfield position. You know, I know Hicks had a couple opportunities, 2 games in a row, but we'll just see. Would you let him hit against the lefty? Would you go to the bench?
Since he brought us back in the game, I'll keep him in. But it seemed like on Twitter somebody said, "What the fuck?" So I hope they didn't take him out.
Oh boy.
Excuse my language.
I slipped one today too by mistake. So we're even. That's it. No more.
I hope they didn't take him out. This man's the reason why we came back. Oh, they did. Who they put him in? Okay, I can. Okay. Okay. I can deal with that.
So Danny Coulomb, in Spanish is culo, but no.
All right, I can deal with that. I thought it was gonna be Hicks. I was about to say, oh hell no.
Here's Falefa, and he's a pinch hitter. He'll probably he'll probably play center. Judge will move to right if I'm not mistaken here. So Coulomb pitches, and he takes a ball 1-0.
I'm not gonna lie, IKF didn't look too bad in center field neither.
He looks comfortable there. The 1-0 pitch coming as Cabrera dancing, but he holds, and that is a balk.
Yes.
Coulomb balked. He was dancing, and wow.
Good job. I was bunt. That's the best thing you could do.
Good job, he was dancing there. Nice. See, look at that. Little dancing got him into third.
He was doing a cha-cha-cha, huh?
Pitch. IKF grounded 1-1. So he was still on the rubber when he spin. He has to disconnect, and that's how you get called for a balk. You have to disconnect there when you fake. And good job there by Cabrera dancing there, doing a little cha-cha there on a Friday. He was doing an Oye Como Va. Here's the pitch. This one is in on his hands. IKF popped up in the infield. That's not going to get a run in. Moncastle makes the play. Should have left Cordero. That sounded like a poodle there.
That was 3 balls, bro.
So with 2 outs now, runner at third. Now, kind of for Lefa, right now, boy, Hicks is the natural outfielder, and you want to put IKF there. Wow. Here's Volpe. Can Volpe come up with a big 2-out hit? Here's the pitch. This a swing and a miss to Volpe.
Dude, what are y'all swinging at?
That was a good breaking ball, down and in, fooled them.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, Hicks must be wondering, man. He's like, I should have went to Augusta and played and played in the Masters. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, got him again. 0-2, sweeping. So they're feeding this kid a lot of breaking balls here. They want to make sure I know that he's a good fastball hitter, and they're throwing him junk, and the kid is swinging over the top, but he's got to make the adjustment. It's going to tell here. 0-2 pitch to Volpe. And a pitch. Another curveball. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The knuckle curve. So we are in the top of the 6th inning. The Yankees up 5-4. Yankees took the lead in this inning with 2 runs. They have another opportunity with a runner at third with 2 outs. Let's go. Volpe now, the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Got him with another curveball. Volpe down. So right now, the scouting report, all speed on Volpe because he is struggling right here. But the Yankees come up with 2 runs with a couple hits. And my goodness, the Yankees have come back and taken a 5-4 lead. Now, Ian Hamilton is the story here. Ian Hamilton came in for Clarke Schmidt, settled things down, pitched well, had about 4 strikeouts in a row. Now he will be out there. Let's see how long Buffon will allow him to pitch, maybe a hitter or 2 before he wants everyone to see him come out and do a pitching change. Hey, look at me. I'm the manager. Look at me. I make pitching changes. So we'll see what Buffon does here. So Yankees with 5 runs on 6 hits in an error. Baltimore 4 runs on 6 hits. And they changed that error from a hit earlier in the game for Baltimore. They gave the Yankees credit on that hit. On the Frazier.
Yeah. That's the second time they did that to DJ.
Yeah. DJ has benefited from official scorers, and of course, and this is the road official scorer. It's not the home. It wasn't a little home. So we know IKF will play center, Judge will play right, with Frenchie Cordero coming out of the game.
Imagine IKF center field, right, in the World Series, and he robs somebody of a home run.
He's too short. Yeah. He's too short, but yeah, okay.
That'd be crazy, Kev.
But that means Bader ain't gonna be back. I need Bader, even though I don't like the kid, but I need the kid back at center field.
That's why he left, because you didn't like him.
So here's Hamilton against Hayes. There's a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-1.
This dude is crazy.
And here's the pitch. There's a call strike. 0-2. Woof.
Where this dude came from?
Minor league system.
What the? Oh, man. This man. Okay.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called. It's K there. Backwards K for Hamilton. Hamilton, impressive here. Yes, indeed. We need that master in center field. Mr. Bader. As King. King has... no, that's Mariachi. That's the Karate Kid. It's funny how I gave him that nickname first, and no one acknowledges that. Everyone uses it now all over the different platforms. 1-0. Mateo.
That's how it be.
I know that.
That's how it be.
That's the way it is, and that's the way it's gonna be.
Uh-huh.
The Jedi don't miss. And the pitch. This one, Mateo hits this one, driven to left field, Cabrera, and he gets it and falls in front of him. He pulls and he holds Mateo to a long single. So that's the second hit for Jorge Mateo of the game. Mateo had it off the end of the bat ahead on Hamilton. It wasn't really hammered. It's just dropped in and looped in. So here comes Buffon. No, there's a pitching change. When we do a pitching change, we get the little bit of we get the chacal.
¡Ay! Lamentablemente fue eliminado. ¡Qué pena! Fue eliminado el participante. Palpita.
So here's Mariachi. So good job there, Ian Hamilton. He's in line for the victory. So he pitched 2 innings. He settled things down here, Chris.
Yeah, he did his job. Clarke Schmidt needs to thank him.
I wouldn't start Hamilton as a starter. I like him coming
No.
off the bullpen in that middle relief part when they need a middle reliever, especially this early part of the season.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't make him a starter.
So we'll wait because there'll be Mariachi coming in. Personally, I like Mariachi to be the 8th inning or 9th inning personally, but he's coming in here at the 6th inning, high leverage situation if you think about it. Because you got speed with Mateo, and of course you're going to get top of the lineup with Mullins, Rutschman. You're going to get the heart of the lineup coming up. So if Mariachi is our best reliever, or at least quote unquote, beside if you're gonna, this is the opportunity where you could actually say it could be a save situation here. Let's say the Yankees blow it open later on against the Baltimore bullpen, and you look back at this as a moment of the game or a pivotal point where Mariachi comes in against the heart of the lineup and shuts them down. So I'm you know, as much as I wanted to poo-poo it a little bit, but now I talked myself into good move for Mariachi coming in here.
And I'll say this too: if we're doing good, you know, like before the All-Star break, I don't care what Clarke Schmidt's doing. We got to trade for the best pitcher that's out there.
Oh, that's gonna come with time. Yeah, we'll that's definitely. There's a lot of baseball before. Yeah, absolutely. After the Yankees are gonna add a pitcher, by the looks of it, possibly, absolutely. So here's Mariachi. We've seen when they have added 2 starting pitching arms.
Yeah.
It wouldn't put me past, you know, maybe an innings eater. We'll see. We'll see. We got a lot of baseball before, but I know there'll be some opportunities for the Yankees to tap into the pitching trading cauldron coming up. So here's Mullins against Mariachi as a throw over to first, and just getting back was Mateo. Beautiful move there. Mateo got his uniform dirty. So Mariachi, the Karate Kid, aka the Karate Kid, in against Cedric Mullins, who's lefty. Yankees trying to play 2, but there's a lot of speed for the Orioles on the base pad. The pitch, runner throw, snap throw to first, but he keeps Mateo close. Boy, I could see Pudge Rodriguez would have loved this era throwing over. Benito Santiago would have loved this too as well, because they will neutralize and control the running game with those throws over to first. No one come. The pitch. Mateo and runner was going, but it's popped up. Mateo was going there. Now the Orioles have 11 as a team stolen bases here early part of the season. This team likes to run because they got speed. Use your speed. They have speed. That's the most in the major leagues. But the Yankees don't short the Yankees. They're running as well with Torres, Volpe, Cabrera,
and Judge.
And Judge, the 0-2 pitch. Mariachi keeping an eye. The pitch. And he checks swing and he got a piece of it. Still 0-2. Hey, buddy. As my puppy, my doggy, Asher. Hey, buddy. I see you all day. He doesn't like to come on camera, though. But... And the runner goes. Pitch out. The throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Mateo. The throw was a little bit down.
Now we got to put Kyle in.
Oh, Kyle. I think Trevino has a stronger arm.
No, but...
Kyle can't even throw out a paper bag. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. We need to regroup here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Retool. Concentrate on the hitter. I don't think Mateo is going to be crazy enough to try to steal third here. So now Mariachi with the 2-2 on Mullins. But Mullins' job is try to pull the ball, even though there's one out. The pitch. He checks swing this one. Floated right in front of Volpe. Volpe will throw, gets it. So Mateo moves to third. The ball was behind So good job on Mateo. Now a wild pitch could try to push it. A time run. Here's Rushman. Do you walk Rushman and go after Santander if you're the Yankees? Now Rushman, no, you go after Adam and Rushman. You make him prove that he, I know he's a good player, top talented, all that stuff. But Santander kills the Yankees. Here's the pitch, Mariachi, 1-0. And also, this is the future. Mariachi probably going to be facing Rushman years to come. So you got to find out. You got to set up and start a history here. It's a dangerous situation, a huge spot here for Mariachi. The 1-0. There's a call strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One ball, one strike to count. The pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Missed the outside corner. Remember, Santander's on deck. Tying run at third here. Yankees have a 5-4 lead. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Mariachi in on relief. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Rutschman. 3-1.
Yeah, he's not pitching to him.
He's not giving him anything really to hit there.
I'll tell you, that's gonna bite you. Because
he's gonna see if Rutschman will fit. Here we go.
Okay, there you go.
Swing and a miss. 3-2. High fastball. High up and away. The count runs full. 3-2 now.
If I was him, I would throw something inside.
The left connect. You going inside? You going inside? Okay.
Yeah, because everything's been outside.
You can't miss. You got to be really good up and in, because down and away, those lefties go off those. Here's the payoff pitch. This one, foul. He was going middle, outer and middle. A little dangerous. 3-2. He fouled. They got a piece to stay alive.
Come on, Machi. Throw something inside, man.
This is the home opener here for the Baltimore Orioles. It's 5-4 Yankees, 3-2 count, and the pitch. This one got a piece on that one, fouled it off. It's still 3-2. Tying run 90 feet away at third with 2 outs in the form of Mateo.
Man, I'll throw a fastball inside high. I'm telling you, he's not gonna hit it.
He's been late on the fastball, out and away. The pitch. This one's line, and there's a base hit. So he went with a 4-seam fastball. So we're all even at 5. He went up and away instead of going, like you said, up and in. RBI, big double hit, big RBI, 2-out hit for Rutschman. And you got to know what you got there, because these 2 guys, Mariachi looks like he's going to be around for a long time with the Yankees. Young, up-and-coming reliever. And Rutschman, of course, he's a young player for the Orioles. You know they're going to battle each other for many years to come. And you got to see what we have there. Right now, Rutschman gets the win on this one. Here's Santander. Here's a call strike. He's ahead 0-1. He should have threw that pitch to Rutschman last at bat, instead of serving him up and away with a fastball. Where he just golfed, he served it to the outfield. He probably would have got a call strike 3. The pitch. Again, 0-2. Chris, this is frustrating when you see what he's throwing here to Santander.
See, that's what I'm saying. He could have did that with Rutschman.
And we would have been out of the inning with the lead. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. He blew 2 inside fastballs. Beautiful tailing in on the hands to Santander for 2 quick strikes. I think he would have done that with Rutschman. We would have been out of this inning. And, of course, here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. But the Orioles tie the game. We're all even at 5-5. We're going to the 7th inning. Now, I don't know if it's Trevino who calls or the coach calls the pitch sequence there, but they should have went inside on Rushman, inside. I know the lefties up and in because you saw that when Mariacho went inside on the lefties, it just neutralized them and he got him with the fastball down and away. Hopefully the scouting report or the pitching coaches see that and make an adjustment on Rushman. We could have been out of the inning with the 1-run lead, but we'll go back at it. We're in. This is a bullpen game for both teams. We're going to have LeMahieu, Judge, and Rizzo, top of the lineup for the New York Yankees, coming up.
Yeah, as a pitcher, you got to read that. I mean, if he's not catching up to your fastball on the outside, throw one on the inside, he's not going to hit it.
Yeah, because he left it high, a fastball up and away where you could just put a good bat. He served it to left field.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have just kept it in, even if he would have got a piece of it, probably would have fouled it off. And you're doing it again, inside in his hands. But would have, could have, should have. If my aunt had balls, she'll be my uncle.
I ain't going, no comment on that. Oh, man. Now we got to get the lead back.
Yes, indeed. We have the top of the line, though. With LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo.
All right, come on, Judge. Hit something.
With the lefty. So I don't know. I'm surprised they're going to leave the left. They're going to leave. Actually, he's a new lefty. Is the second lefty. So Cionel Perez. So they must have a lot of confidence leaving Cionel Perez. He's got to pitch all three hitters. And wow, against LeMahieu, Judge. And they're really going to leave, okay. Judge. Actually, LeMahieu was 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. So he increases batting average to 318. Here's the lefty dealing in there for a strike. So inside corner to DJ LeMahieu. So it's 0-1 to count. Yankees, Orioles tied at 5-all. We are in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch. Swinging and foul. It is quickly 0-2 on DJ.
Come on, DJ.
So Perez, a skinny lefty here. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. Got him. Strike 3. Caught him the inside corner. Beautiful handcuff pitch there by Perez. Backwards K here for DJ. That was impressive pitch. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. DJ caught looking. Here's Judge. Now, Judge is going to be dangerous here against the lefty. He's going to look for him to smash. He's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. But I smell something. Smash here. The pitch.
Come on. Oh,
this
man.
one up the middle and right to the shift in time. He has a 39-game on-base streak in jeopardy. 2 away.
Good job, Judge. 0 for 4.
Here's Rizzo. Now, Micah Hyde might get something here. Keeping the lefty. Got the first 2 right-handers out here. Here's Rizzo now.
Watch, Rizzo's going to get a hit.
Perez throws.
Oh,
This one is go deep to right field. On the run, and he makes the play. It sounded like a monster shot, but it was a can of corn, man. The stretch, I thought he crushed that one, and it was just a can of corn. I don't know if the wind took it down or what, but that
can of corn.
You could hear the crunch. Oh,
can of corn.
Man, what a can of corn! But it was a crunch. What a crunch, man! It sounded like pork grinds.
That sounds good.
Man, I knew you would say that.
Yeah, pork grinds are good.
So we're in the 7th inning stretch here, all even at 5 here. Mariacho will come back out. He got Mountcastle, Henderson, and Raymond Uranas. And my father-in-law uses that frame, the can of corn phrase.
And a car.
Seventh inning. We usually do the seventh inning play along and song, but I have you on. I was going to do that because the water's starting to. And then, of course, they put a waterfall with the Range Rover running through a waterfall. Like, great. Gee, thanks. Subliminal message.
Man, I'm trying to keep an eye on the Masters too. Trying to see what Tiger Woods doing.
I never heard it before on We Play Softball League. Yeah, they use that a lot in the Major League, the cannon corn reference there. So we're ready to start here. The bottom of the seventh inning, all even at 5. Remember, Yankees were trailing 5-0 after 3, and the Yankees came back 3-run on Cordero. They scored 2 in the 6th. They took a 5-4 lead briefly, and Baltimore answered that back and tied it at 5.
I was about to say, I think Baltimore drafted Matt Holiday's son, huh?
Probably. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. You're correct.
I think so.
So Mariano will be out there. So Ryan Mountcastle, speaking of Mountcastle, and again, I wonder if my son is here to order some White Castles. Oh, but it's Friday with that traffic. By the time they get here, those burgers will be cold. I might as well go get them at the freaking at Sam's Club from the freezer. Because they're gonna be cold. That traffic from where White Castle is here, the highway, there'll be traffic. Ugh. All right, here we go. We're gonna start here, the bottom of the 7th inning. Mariachi against Mountcastle. Mountcastle's 0 for 2 here. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Mountcastle has had a sacrifice fly, strikeout, and a flyout. And the pitch. Inside, 2-0. So from 19 times the Yankees and the Orioles, they'll be playing 13 times. There's the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. And of course, these are usually marathon games. You got to sit in. It's like a 4-hour marathon between these two. Right now, we're at 2.5 hours. It's still longer than the average, but this is Yankee Baltimore 3-1. That's something about these two teams. And get some bullpen action. Let's see who's going to get warmed up. Someone got a phone call to start getting someone hot and warm up. 3-1 count, Mariachi. The 3-1 pitch. There's a walk, a leadoff walk. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite the Yankees. Mountcastle's on with a walk. Nestor Cortez tomorrow night. So it's a night game tomorrow night. Oh, man.
Finally a good pitcher.
And you know I love doing Nestor Cortez games, so damn, I'm kind of conflicted. I wanted to take Saturday night off, but here's Gunnar Henderson because it's UFC outside, 1-0. It's the big Israel Adesanya rematch from Miami, by the way.
What time the game starts for the Yankees?
7, but it'll be done by the pay-per-view, as Matt Blake will come out. Who's warming up here? It's Cordero warming up for the Yankees in the bullpen. All right, so the consultation, a little bit of a break there where the pitching coach comes out 1-0 here. Mariachi got a leadoff walk here. So Yankees trying to get a ground ball from Gunnar Henderson, trying to turn 2, but Gunnar Henderson's pretty hot, 2 for 3 this afternoon. Hits the well. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. 1-1. This is another matchup that we're gonna probably see for years to come. Mariachi and Gunnar Henderson. Because I think Mariachi has an opportunity possibly being a Yankee closer. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Either him or Esteban Loaizaga. Personally, I think might be those future for the Yankees as closer if the Yankees don't make a move and bring in Alexi Diaz. The 2-1 coming. There's 3-1. So he's falling behind here, 3-1. He is putting himself in a pickle. Here's a big 3-1 count coming. Right there and for a strike. So now the count runs full, 3-2. With Mountcastle, would you send Mountcastle? I don't know why it does that with the ticker. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It just plays Echo and Jive. We have a time. Has his mind of his own, the AI. Here's a big 3-2 pitch coming.
Thank you.
And the 3-2. Runner goes. The strike 3, but no throw. Stolen base though. Now Trevino had held out to make sure that it was, it was a call strike 3. Trevino and the transfer could have come up with it. Clean transfer from the glove to hand. And now Buffon will come out. Here comes the pitching change, and we'll call in the Chacal.
¡Ay! Lamentablemente fue eliminado. ¡Qué pena! Fue eliminado el participante.
All right, so we get Cordero coming in. Mariacho's out as Buffon comes out to make a pitching change. That's why you see the horn and the Chacal. And of course, speaking of that, we want to thank Jose Melo with the Chacal reference for the pitching change. I hope Cordero comes in and like Ian Hamilton and just pitches well. Cordero has a nice arm. I like his arm. I like what he brings, but I just, he's got to prove himself here in the regular season. He did well in the spring. I like what he brought out in the spring with his arm and his movement, but hopefully it translates here in the regular season.
Yeah, this game is gonna probably be like a 3-hour game, 3 hours or something.
It's gonna be like a 3.5-hour game, man. I feel like we have another hour of this. It's like I'm gonna just have to go get here, go take a quick shower, and go right back to the Knicks broadcast because every time it is what it is. I'm having fun.
I'm about to give me some Mickey D's probably after this game.
I haven't had anything there. Nothing.
Me neither. I had a brownie.
Wife is at the food pantry. Should be wrapping up, and she's got to walk her dogs, and she's got to then because her customers. So she does a lot.
So it sounds like Wendy's, huh?
No, I won't. It sounds like cereal.
Oh no!
Because I'm waiting for her to bring the car back to go get propane. Because we grow everything. So I would have burn some meats out there. So Cordero, okay. Here's the pitch, and he gets away from him, and it ricochets back. Runner on third now with 1 out. Ugh. Just another brick in the wall. Oh, he hit that ugly wall. I think a couple years ago it happened. It ricocheted off the brick wall and it came right to the catcher, and he got the guy out who was trying to score from third. One of the most weirdest play there. It's a wild pitch here. The infield's in. The pitch. This one is in the air. This is going to give them run in. And this one's going deep at the track, and it hits off the wall. It's a double. Run score. 6-5. No.
God damn.
RBI double for Arias. So he stuck it up Arias. And
we're gonna lose this game because of Boom. Again. Yay.
It's still the Baltimore bullpen is good this year, but I don't know. It's still far from being over. Keep it at a 1-run game. I'm not good. I don't think it's. This is Baltimore, New York. This is probably gonna go to extra innings. Here's Frazier. Here's the pitch. There's a call strike. So it's still runner at second with 1 out. So Baltimore could add another run here with another single.
I was about to say.
And here's the pitch. This one up the middle and right there to Volpe. Volpe fields, throws, and he got him in time. 2 outs. Moving to third is Arias. Now, Franchi Cordero has a wild pitch here. He's got to be careful here. Here's Austin Hayes, the left fielder. 0 for 3, reach on a fielder's choice. Fouled out, struck out. But he has an RBI in the second inning on that fielder's choice. That was on Gleyber Torres' error. Cordero ready to deal to Hayes. The pitch. There's a call strike on the outside corner. Ahead of the count, 0-1. Yankees now trail 6-5 here. Baltimore added another run here, taking the lead 6-5. And the pitch. There's a wild pitch. It got away. I just said that right now. And Arias scores. I just finished saying that, Chris. 7-5 Orioles.
Shake my head.
So this might be a call down after this game for Cordero. He yanked it.
Chapman 2.0.
You can't blame that on Trevino. No, you can't blame that on Trevino.
Somebody blaming it on him?
The pitch. Another one gets away.
Dude, what the hell are you doing?
1-1. His slider has too much sharpness. He's gripping it a little too much. That shirt might be too tight on him. That's what it is. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. If you look at his shirt by his biceps, especially on the right side, it's tight as hell. It look like he's gonna inject some heroin in his arm. That's how tight it is. Seriously, Jesus. 2-2 pitch coming. Misses 3-2.
So you're saying he's the opposite of Robbie Ray?
Yeah, at least Robbie Ray has a wedgie in his pants. He likes wearing tight pants. But this guy has it on his bicep, right bicep. The pitch, and he walks him. So he was ahead of the count here and walked him. So this is a little bit Yankee bullpen. So here's Jorge Mateo. Mateo's having a good afternoon. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, a run, and a stolen base here. Yankees now trail 7-5. 2 runs are in for the Baltimore Orioles here. The pitch. There's a strike call for a strike. 0-1 the count. Now, Orioles continue pushing the envelope here. Could they steal with Hayes? They've been pushing the envelope, and with the way Pondero's throwing, why not try to keep? And this one foul out of play, 0-2. So behind the count, 0-2 here. Now Cordero has to put him away here, and with the way he's been hooking that slider and just bouncing it, he's got to be careful here. Let's see if Hayes will get in scoring position for Mateo. Will they play a little hit and run? The 0-2 as the man scoring churros, and he throws another slider, but he good block there, 1-2. Chris, you want some churros? The guy's selling from churros. I hear it. Finally, at least Baltimore has vendors walking around selling stuff. I guess Yankee Stadium is too bougie for vendors to go sell things around. 1-2.
Yeah, they trying to sell steak, bro.
Yeah, they sell steak. They have a candy shop, and I heard fudge sundaes. And my goodness, the 1-2.
You know what? Okay.
Soft grounded Torres throws in time. We go to the inning. Go ahead, Chris.
I want to try some lobster macaroni.
That is delicious.
That sounds delicious.
That is delicious. And especially if they use white cheddar. Oh.
Don't mind us, guys. You know, we have eaten all day.
We're a bunch of fat asses that like to talk about food in our streams.
Mm-hmm. I could really go for some jambalaya pasta right now.
Lucky you. Down here, they don't have any good jambalaya spots that I know of.
Yeah, we got a place called Copeland's. The dude that made Popeyes famous.
Mm-hmm.
He got a restaurant in Louisiana called Copeland's, and yeah, it's expensive, but they give you a lot of food.
No, I might order well, no, I can't order it because I have to get back at 8, and Uber Eats takes about an hour. Nah, I'm gonna just make something. I was gonna say a nice ceviche, a nice seafood ceviche that they have with a spot right around the corner from here.
Yeah, but you gotta set up a mini bowl of cereal. I
think so. Some honey nut Cheerios. In since we were talking about Carmelo Anthony joining the Knicks, so no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go old school, Chris. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go back to my childhood, and I know I have it because my sons like it. And I'm gonna open up a mean can of Chef Boyardee raviolis, and I'm just gonna have a nice can of Chef Boyardee raviolis.
Yeah, don't tell that to Caputo. You know he's a real Italian.
I know. Stanton takes a call strike. Caputo's probably right now in Gino's right now. I'm ready, getting his reservations and having his pasta primavera. And saying, can you put I'm not watching the Yankee game. Swing and foul. 0-2. And he's probably getting mad at Gino's. They're going to lose this game. I told him.
Is Gino's good?
It's delicious.
Okay.
I've told, because Caputo goes there a lot. Then I heard it from other folks on FAN and they said it's delicious. They grandma pie, and I haven't been there, never been there, but from when I hear multiple people that don't know who the hell Caputo is, and they're talking about Gino's from Valley Stream, yeah, there's something about it. So here's the 1-2. Stanton golfs this one, and it is gonna go foul. 1-2. Here we got Mariachi. Not Mariachi. Mangianario. What was it? Mangianario, I think it's called here. It's really good. I know I've been there twice. And Frank Calise from the watch along from of course my mother-in-law's fiance takes us there. My goodness, we've been there twice. Delicious. This one's ripped and takes us all the way to the wall. It gets by Hayes. Let's see if it makes 2. Stanton will cruise to 2, and he gets a double. Lead off double. Right. Yankees answering back. Can the Bronx Bombers strike back? That's the question.
Glaber.
Yes, Honey Nut Cheerios. That's what Lala. Okay. Here's Torres. Outside. And he kept Perez, the lefty, in there. So Micah Hyde is, feeling frisky with the lefties against this Yankee right-handed power. The 1-0. Up the line drive. Base hit.
Good
It's not going to be hard enough for
push.
Stanton to score. He'll stop at third. Torres with a single. Yankee set up. First and third. No one out.
Who's coming out? Cabrera?
It is Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oh, the clutch man.
Beautiful job. Torres up the middle. What a rocket. Another lefty. But Oswaldo Cabrera is a short. It's a switch hitter, but Perez is out. Brandon Hyde will take out his pitcher and Brian Baker. So let's see if they could bake his ass. No, that's the pitchy coach. They're gonna leave him there. No, they're gonna leave him because they were playing Michael Jackson, and I thought music. I thought usually when they go to a pitching change, it's the damn fly. Where the hell the fly here is to come from?
He heard Cheerios.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, I got a touch screen, and the fly will close the stream up. I had that done before. I had a damn fly one time come and just shut I was a mosquito. Shut the whole broadcast. It happened like in the beginning.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on. Yes.
Here goes Cabrera. The pitch. And of course, Lions for a base hit. A run scores.
Good job.
Perez moved to second. So that's the third hit for Oswaldo Cabrera.
The clutch man.
So he gets now they're down by 7-6. He got a Correazo RBI for Oswaldo Cabrera. Here's Trevino. Now
I'm button. I'm button.
You go, man. You know me so much.
Yeah, I'm button. You got two people that can run bases.
You know me so well, Chris. I love to play that small manager.
Uh-huh.
You said it right before I even finished it out of my sentence. Now here comes Brandon Hyde. Oh, here we go. Trevino versus Baker. Hopefully we could bake his ass again. Let's go. Like a hot turnover of apple pie from McDonald's.
Because you said Scoreboard D. You know what I really want to try? Because I never tried it before. I want to try homemade ravioli.
Oh, that's delicious. I got the machine. The machine to make the ravioli. You got a flour, and then you do the machine, and then you stuff. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Man, put some like Parmesan cheese on it. Ooh, woo.
You could do it anytime. You could do it with the red sauce, marinara sauce. You could do it with Alfredo, but I like it with marinara sauce.
Yeah, I'll take the marinara sauce too. I'm not really an Alfredo person unless it's like, chicken or like shrimp Alfredo. That's the only way.
I personally like a shrimp. I like to make a shrimp Alfredo with bow tie or chicken with the bow tie.
Yep.
I like to use the bow tie noodle, and dude, I'm a big parsley guy. I like to put parsley there, or at least or some basil. Yeah, basil. I like my basil in the lasagna, but when it comes to oregano. Not parsley. Oregano. Maria says this is ridiculous. Maria's is either hungry or she doesn't like the pitcher. But Stanton with a double, Maria.
Yeah, I like I don't know. I think spaghetti's overrated now. I'm more of a big noodle like fettuccine, bow ties. The egg noodles. I love the egg noodles.
Egg noodles are delicious. I like the spaghettis, but I like the angel hair. I really after the years got into the angel hair. It was just like that thin consistency on it.
Like my dad. Now I never seen people do this. Now I'm not saying people don't do this, but what my dad does,
Indeed.
he makes homemade beef stew, and he uses the egg noodles to put with the beef stew.
I've heard that before. Yes,
and it's so good.
City Island, one of the best places to. Right now, City Island must be packed because all people go on Good Friday to City Island down to Johnny's or Tony Pierce, and they either have the shrimp and all that. Here's Trevino. Let's see if they bunt. Trevino squares, and he shows bunt. Baker fakes. One of the best, Steve. One of the best Manhattan style clam chowder is. Goodness gracious, that's a good Manhattan clam chowder. Here's the square, the pitch. He pulls it back for a ball. 1-0.
Come on, Trevino. Bunt this ball in, please.
You guys are criminal, man. Making me hungry, and now I'm craving for thinking about City Island. Or okay, eat a dozen of clams or oysters. Here's the pitch. Up high. The throw over to second, and he is safe. Getting back is Torres. So try to pick off Torres. Rushman trying to show his arm. They're gonna see if they're gonna challenge here. Let's see. I don't think he'll challenge. He got back in time. Come on. What a wasting time here. He says, Frantantino with muscles. That's what Frank, my friend Frank, who takes us to Maniangio's, he loves having the mussels in sauce. Oh, that is pretty good, though, I got to say. 2-0. This is grounded. And what a play by the third baseman. He throws on the first double play. What a play by the third baseman. He showed bunt twice. He swings away and hits a bullet to Urias. Ugh.
I don't know why you just keep the bunt, bruh.
He hit it, but he scorched it. But it was just right to the man. Backhand, man. It's if you're scoring it at home, it's 5-5-3 double play. So runner at second now. You need a big hit from IKF here to tie it. And Harbor, yes. Runner goes to third, throws to third, and he is safe.
Ooh, good steal.
And now they're looking at it, see if they're going to challenge. Nope, he was safe. Come on. He was in there. Oh, he was in there. Come on.
And it was in there like somewhere.
He was there, man.
Come on, Kev.
So, runner at third now, but there's 2 outs, though. 90 feet away. The 0-1. IKF hits this one the other way, but goes foul. Would it be something if the Yankees score on a wild pitch to tie it? Talk about a wild game. So Kiner-Falefa has not gotten a hit this season. He's 0 for 11. Can he come up with his first hit of the 2023 season will be a huge one if he could come up with it. The 0-2 pitch coming. Baker holding. Pitch up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So a big moment here as we continue to go through this tour of food and City Island. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming.
Why the fuck did you swing at that?
Swing at ball, but he got a piece of it. 1-2 foul.
Come on, Kev.
Two and one. I mean, 1-2. I read it backwards. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He struck out. So the Yankees trail by 1 now. They get a run though, but they trail now 6-7. They had a nice opportunity there. Man, but. Baker is pumped up, but you got lucky that third baseman was there to take that double play away because you got roped. That shot was roped down the third baseline. The Trevino was a rope, and he just happened to stick my goodness, because that was scorched. If that would have got by Uranus, that would have went all the way to the wall, dude. That would have been the Knicks. The Yankees would have been set up with a huge inning here. But just like Curtis Blow says, these are the breaks. Ugh. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, Waldy Peralta's coming in. Super. The super's coming in. He looked like a regular super in Washington Heights. Waldy Peralta. We just need him with a whole ring of keys, and yes, super. Get out of here. Touch screen.
I said, bring on the Cheerios.
And it just stays here. Go to the other room or something. Yeah. As my son opened the door when he went to work, and it must have flew in. So here's Waldi Peralta warming up. His third game here for El Super. Oh, it's Super. Super, I got no hot water, Super. Here's the pitch. This one, first ball swinging, pops it up. And IKF is there and makes the play. Let me ask you this, Chris. I know they were mentioning on the broadcast. If they would have successful bunted for Trevino and we would have bunted and got it successful, do you trust IKF and a rookie, Volpe, to try to get the run in? I mean, IKF is supposed to be a contact hitter, but you saw him went down swinging there, no contact. And then it would have been Volpe. It's kind of
Yeah, but I think the basketball probably would have been a little different.
And they didn't replace it. They didn't put. They don't have it. They're playing one man short because on the injured list yet. He's back in New York, but they need a bench player. And there's a strike. No, ball 1-0. They I don't like this. You know, there's baseball has to at least make a rule where they're going to need X amount of position players on the roster, because this is the pitch. There's a strike. You know, before it was 15 pitchers and 10 position players, but now it's more like 13 pitchers and like 8 position players total. You know, whatever, or something, whatever the math is. I got it all wrong. I know I butchered that one. 15 to 10. It was 15. Yeah, 15. But, it's, you always had 2 catchers, always. Probably a third one at times if he was, but you had multiple outfielders and infielders. And now it's like, I understand they got guys who could play multiple positions, but this is when the strategy and injuries and stuff hurts you. Now the count runs full, 3-2. You can no longer have the pinch hitter and store in air like a Darryl Boston, for those that remember those type. Lee Mazzilli in the 3-2 pitch walked him. So Rushman takes a walk.
Of course.
So the tongue bath continues on Adami Rushman as Batista's warming up, trying to be the closer for the Baltimore Orioles. And in the ninth, there will be Volpe, LeMahieu, and Judge against Batista. Here's the pitch. Takes a ball down low to Santander. 1-0. Santander's 1 for 4. He has a double in the third, scored a run. Now he bats from the right side. It's a switch hitter. I know you like I like Santander, but I know the Orioles won't trade with the Yankees now. Here's the 1-0.
No.
This one hits sky to center field. KKF goes back and makes the play. And IKF was very impressive going back to field at center field for 2 outs. That was very impressive. I'm impressed on IKF, the way he played that. Here's Mountcastle. Mountcastle's 0 for 2, has a walk, a run, an RBI, a stolen base. Yankees trail 7-6, and we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees had an opportunity last inning, had a runner at third in scoring position. They had a chance for a big inning, but couldn't execute a bunt. Trevino hit a scorcher to the third baseman, and he turned it into a 5-5-3 double play. Currently, right now, that is the big play of the game right now. And the pitch from Peralta, and this one is hit, and there's a base hit.
Hell?
Cabrera, first and second now. Wasn't hit. Mountcastle. Orioles trying to.
That was a bad pitch, and he just hit it.
He golfed it. He went and got it. He went and scooped it up into left field. Broke his bat too. So with 2 outs here, here's Gunnar Henderson. There's going to be a big opportunity here. The Yankees want to keep it here. One run, and it's lefty on lefty action. So this is a huge battle here. Keep it a 1-run game for Bautista, and also it's the lefty Gunnar Henderson. Let's see. Here we go. It's an interesting matchup I want to see. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Got a sinker in on his hands. 0-1. Peralta checks the runner in the pitch. Ooh. 1-1. Did not miss by much, fellas. Did not miss by much. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
1D.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from a super. And the pitch. Did he go? He did. Quickly 1-2. He did not hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the super, a.k.a. Waldy Peralta, can get out of this. And the 1-2. 2-2. Oh my God, 2 hours away from Nick's tip-off. Oh boy. The 2-2 from Peralta. It's already 6 o'clock. Swing and a miss, got him. So
That man got some cojones.
The super comes up. The Orioles trend 2. We go to the 9th inning. Do the Yankees have a rally? I think this is going to extra innings. My luck. Oof. The Yankees gonna have Volpe, LeMahieu, and Judge. So this is gonna show if Volpe could get on here. Remember, everybody wants Volpe to be the leadoff hitter. And maybe there's some truth to that, Chris, because he's 0 for 3, struggling a little bit, batting 150, but he's at the bottom of the lineup. Maybe if he gets in the top, maybe he sees better pitches.
Somebody on Twitter said they want to see Hicks batting for Volpe.
No, because then you're going to have to put Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as short. I mean, which he could play. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. They'll do that. Then what you're telling your
hold up. Or you could put Cabrera.
That's true. I didn't think about that. But damn, you don't want to crush the confidence on that young kid here.
No, I mean, I don't want to switch him. I think that's a dumb idea.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, I want Volpe.
Yeah, you got to let him out. You got to try him out there. They're gonna go up against Bautista. Let's hope. I think they're gonna tie this game, dude.
Every time you say that, I think I'm fucking Bautista for wrestling.
I know, me too. That's why I keep saying it.
Watch out for the Bautista bomb.
So here comes it, but doesn't look nothing like Drax, but here comes Bautista.
He's probably tall
guy.
like him, huh? Yeah.
But the Yankees hit them before. I've seen the Yankees smack him around a couple times. There's nothing to write home about. Oh, Ryan McKenna's in right field. Remember, he dropped the ball against the Red Sox and allowed the Red Sox to hit a walk-off homer against. So he's blown a save already. Here's Volpe. So Bautista's not automatic. Already blown a save in the early part of the season. Here's Volpe. Now, Volpe 0 for 3. What a great opportunity for him to endure himself with his first career home run.
What the heck? Come on, Volpe.
The pitch. Oof. Swing and a miss.
Dude,
got the splitter.
Relax.
It was a splitter, though. It was a splitter. That was a nasty.
I know.
That was a nasty splitter.
He's got to relax. It looked like they're trying to throw him all speed out the zone.
The 0-1 coming. Ooh, that was not a strike, but they
No.
called it on the upper corner. The umpires want to go eat some crab cakes. He's hungry too.
Yeah, I'm hungry, but I'm gonna call the right game.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night.
God
This is the
damn.
second time he goes down in 3 straight pitches. So he needs a day off. I think Volpe just needs 1 day off. Just let him sit. Personally, next game I will have him just sit. Just nothing to panic. 1 away. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. LeMahieu fouls it back. 0-1. You're going to get fastball from Batista, especially against the good hitters. He's going to want to challenge him.
Yeah, they're not even. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Here's the 0-1 coming. There's a fastball, 100 miles an hour in the outside corner. 0-2. That's a pitch you take to right field. Come on, DJ. But DJ is very comfortable, always hitting with 2 strikes. And the 2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count right now. He didn't even. He's keeping a good eye because he's looking at that splitter, not swinging.
Call strike.
Ugh.
God damn it. He just looked too.
Oh, he finally gave them that low pitch that he wasn't giving to them at all.
Come on, Judge. You gotta tie this
One more
game
out.
up, bro.
1 more out to go. That was a tough one because the catcher was standing first and then he ducked and he got the strike call. Usually, that was a bad call there, but he's hungry. Umpire's hungry. Here's Judge. 0-4. 39-game on-base streak for Judge. On the line here. The game is on the line for the Yankees. The pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-0.
All right, good eye, good eye. Come on, Judge.
Here's the 1-0. He holds 2-0. They checked on Pugh. He did not swing. Now, if the umpire would have called a strike there, you know they were hungry.
Oh.
Here's the 2-0. Up high. 3-0. So Judge, a walk away to get his on-base streak extended. And Rizzo's the on-deck hitter. He's on 3-0. Do you give him the green light? I would. He deserves it. The 3-0. Walked him. So he would extend his on-base streak. He just didn't want a piece of Judge.
No, he didn't want Judge.
If I'm Rizzo, I'm sitting on that fastball. I'm waiting. I'm sitting on it. First pitch. So 40 straight games reaching on base. Here's Rizzo. First pitch swinging a strike on foul. What I told you, he was coming with that fucking fastball. He should have been geared up. He's 1 for 2, a solo home run and a strikeout against Bautista.
What the hell are you swinging at?
That first pitch was the best one. Here's the one. A splitter down in 0-2. Yankees down to their final strike. The 0-2 pitch. Here run goes, and he'll stay a second easily. So another stolen base. Tying run in scoring position. And you know Rizzo's a good hitter with 2 outs and 2 strikes. He chokes up, so only a single will tie this game here. So second stolen base for Judge. Look at the Yankees running. But now it's up to Rizzo. Come on, Rizzo. And the 1-2. And this gets away. Now he'll go
Come
to
on.
third
Yes.
on a wild pitch.
Come on, Rizzo. Just smack the ball somewhere.
Now, no more splitters because he has no control. It's on a chilly day, and Rushman, my goodness, would he be scared to not throw another splitter? 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's going to take a lot of cojones if he throws another splitter here. The 2-2. Up high. The count runs 3-2.
I'm telling you right now.
101 miles. Oof.
I'm telling you right now. If he walks Rizzo, Stanton is hitting the bomb.
Oof. Here's drama. This is the big payoff pitch here.
Who?
And the 3-2 pitch coming. Faucet popped up.
Come on, Riz.
You know they're not throwing that splitter. No way.
No.
No way. Here's the payoff pitch coming. The 3-2. This one hit in the air. Fly ball. Shadow left. Coming on is Hayes, and he makes the play, and the Orioles take the first game. 7-6. Baltimore wins their home opener 7-6 in a crowded, packed crowd. The Yankees threatened, fell short here. They lose this one 7-6. They lose the first game of the 3-game set. Man, we could talk about bad starting pitching, put them in a hole. Yankees battled. And, of course, that inning there, the execution, winning plays, the knock a bunt, the little different things there, but it's early to clean it up. You know what? If you were to bunt the way Volpe has been stringing and missing IKF, you wasn't guaranteed to score there. I like if anything else a little more. If it's just an inch away from Uranus, that ball is going all the way down to the wall, and it's a big inning for the Yankees. So I can't harp on that. But Cordero's wild pitching was the reason. Also, when the Yankees take a lead there, to just this is what the early part of spring, the early part of the season is. Knowing about who gets in the circle of trust. I think Ian Hamilton pitched well for the Yankees. If he has another impressive outing, circle of trust. But boy, Cordero might be. I'm not saying he wasn't that terrible, but he's got to execute on his pitches, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been a win for the Yankees. I still think, even though Volpe and IKF, whatever, I still think Trevino should have at least take the pitch because that was a ball. I don't know. Boom, man. Your bullpen. I understand it's early, but you got to put the right people in to see.
Chris, he's trying to figure who he could trust, though. I think that's what he's doing.
I know who we can't trust.
Right, and he's doing that by to see who this season has it, who doesn't have it this season, and I think he's trying to figure out who's the circle of trust for his bullpen, and then that's why I say the first 25 games you're going to start seeing guys solidifying their roles. Maybe Mariano's an 8-inning guy. Hamilton might be a 7th inning. If he's pitching well. Michael King struggled a little bit. I think that's what he's doing here. I think in our next 10 of 10 15 games. He's going to start seeing who solidifies what in the bullpen and what role they'll do. That's just my opinion, and is what it looks like here. They lose a 7-6 game to an Orioles team. This is going to be a confidence builder for them because the Yankees would have went and beaten them here at home and the home opener. They're like, oh, here we go again. So this is a big win for the Orioles, big time, in front of a large crowd, and especially that's good for. I hate to say it, I don't want my Yankees never to lose. But that was good for the city of Baltimore, for that fan base, or for that franchise, because now it's going to want people get invested to come out Because not for nothing, it kind of sucks when we play this team when an empty freaking stadium. For the last 5-6 years, that looks terrible. Seeing that beautiful ballpark completely empty like that. To see it full tonight or this afternoon, and if they won here, and now people are going to want to be invested to go out to see the Orioles or support them, it's only going to make it better, more intriguing, and it doesn't look boring when, you know, you're seeing nothing but green seats with no one there. Just aesthetically, I don't want to lose to them. I want the fat house there, and we send everyone home with a big fat L, personally.
That's okay. We got the right pitcher for tomorrow. I think Cortez gonna give us 7 scoreless innings. He gonna shut it down.
Indeed. So we'll see how tomorrow we'll bounce back and try to even the series tomorrow. Nestor Cortez will be on the mound for the New York Yankees. I know I have another double duty, so we're going to say goodnight or early evening. Of course, if you guys basketball later on at 8 o'clock, next on the Pelicans, I'll be back on to do the watch along as well. For myself, Chris the Flash. Say goodbye, Chris, and then we'll run the intro.
All right, y'all. Good game. Hope we win tomorrow. I hope y'all have a good day. And if y'all catch the next watch along, I'll see y'all in the chat.
Peace.
It'll be a 3-1. Swung on and driven down the right field line. Fair, the game is over. It's a fair ball into the corner. Bellamy scores. Johnny Davis